The following is a presentation of Husker Radio Sports. Your exclusive home for North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics is right here on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. You can also hear all the action at www.huskerradio.com or on the KODY mobile app, available for free in the Google Play or the App Store. Now let's send it to the voice of the Irish, Tanner Struckman.
Good evening, Irish Nation, and welcome to Sutherland, Nebraska on Husker Radio's KODY, HuskerRadio.com, and on the KODY streaming app. We also welcome in those watching online at HuskerRadio.com as we get set to kick off the 2024 basketball season here from Sutherland. For those listening on KODY, if you're looking for the Husker volleyball game, pregame I know just got underway. That is also heard over on KOD or on the Hawk 98.5, 98.5 FM. Really didn't anticipate to even start that pregame because we're a little behind schedule. We were scheduled to start the girls varsity at about 6 o'clock, and they just started the warm-up about 5 minutes ago, so we're not going to get going until about 6:23, 6:25, somewhere around there for the girls varsity. Boys game to follow here on Husker Radio. So, again, if you're looking for Husker volleyball, if you're listening on the radio dial, go to 98.5 FM. If you're looking for Irish basketball against Sutherland, you've found the right spot. We're kicking off the 2024-25 basketball season. Hard to believe we are already here to basketball season. JVs are in the books. They only played one quarter of varsity or JV girls. St. Pat's won that 9-4. The four-quarter JV boys game, St. Pat's won 47-25. So far, a sweep for the Irish. Girls varsity game coming up next year in about 15 minutes. Welcome in to our Quick Stop pregame show, just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient, with 6 locations throughout North Platte, also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial, on the road everywhere. It is Quick Stop as we get dialed up here. North Platte St. Pat's girls and Sutherland girls. Both teams kicking off their season, early part of their season. Not the first game, though, for Sutherland. They played a game last night. They were up in Mullen. Lady Sailors dropped their opening game of the season last night in Mullen. But now got a game under their belts. They lost that one 52-17, but I think they're a little shorthanded too. The reason when they only played one quarter of JV, so they don't have a lot out. And I think they had a few not ready to suit up here today, so a little shorthanded. But they got a new coach, Dane Lee Miller, former Hershey grad back in 2013. She's taken over the helms, and so she's putting her mark on this Sutherland Sailors program. St. Pat's again, first game of the year, coming off of a 5-win campaign last year for Coach Kelsey O'Neill, who's entering her third year at the helm of the Lady Irish and looking to improve. Got a senior-laden group. I mean, you look at this roster. Here's how it goes: senior, freshman, senior, junior, senior. That's on the varsity roster. It's almost all seniors, one junior, and a couple freshmen. So next year, boy, or is it going to be a new team. This year, it's about the same as last year. Graduated 2 seniors last year, but you bring back a whole lot this year, and looking forward to seeing what they can do here on their senior campaign. Setting up here for St. Pat's Sutherland. Girls game first, boys game will follow. We're in a different vantage point here in Sutherland. We're in the corner pocket, so might be a little different vantage for how you see it. We'll do our best to get you the visual of this one here tonight. Again, it's our Quick Stop pregame show from Sutherland. We get set up game number 2 for the Sutherland Sailors, game number 1 for North Platte St. Pat's. It's all coming up here from Sutherland. We'll take our first time out, come back and chat with head coach Kelsey O'Neill, preview the season and the matchup with Sutherland. On the way, you're listening to high school basketball on Husker Radio.
If it's party time, plan your next occasion at Occasions. Right next to the lake, Occasions can host your next gathering, meeting, party, or simply a get-together. With a full kitchen and outdoor patio, plus tables and chairs, call Mike to book at 227-2602. Occasions of North Platte.
Take your internet service to new levels with Allo, your award-winning internet provider across our fiber hoods. Allo isn't just about the fastest internet available. It's about connecting you to your world, work, and play seamlessly. Our award-winning service ensures affordable, secure, and reliable connectivity, setting us apart. Ready to transform your internet experience? Experience the fiber difference today. Sign up now at allofiber.com. Allo, connecting your world.
CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, and remote services available for your home or business. And they also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillips and Willow in North Platte. Call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
Change your home, change your life with Mortimer Construction. From remodels to new builds, roofing to flooring, we do it all at unbeatable prices. Visit MortimerConstruction.net. Good luck to tonight's athletes. Keep up the hard work.
Welcome back on our Quick Start pregame show as North Platte St. Pat's is kicking off the season in Sutherland. Coach Kelsey O'Neill here with us, Coach, as we kick off the season. Welcome to the new year, a fresh start, and you got obviously a group ready to go, and we kick it off at Sutherland. Thing that jumps out, a lot of seniors on this roster.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of seniors and we have a lot of freshmen. So we have a pretty good balance there between the old and the new, and not much in between, but I'm just happy the girls are going out.
Yeah, that's a trend. I mean, there's certainly, Sutherland's shorthanded, and I know there's some other teams around the area that are as well. And so you've got how many out total?
I have a total of 16 with an injured senior right now.
Right, and that's actually a good number for, I think, a fair amount of schools. So, at least you can get some JV games in. You can probably play 4 quarters most of the time, so that's good. And obviously, I'm sure you're going to lean on these seniors to start.
Yeah, they're seasoned vets. They've had me, for 3 years, and it shows in practice. Our practices run a little more fluid because they know the drills, they know what the expectations are, and they've done a really good job of just helping these younger girls try to figure it out and hold them accountable, really. And that's been kind of the big difference for us in practice, is that accountability, not only for themselves, but for these young girls to learn what we're about.
Yeah, they've got a lot of experience. I mean, those girls have played a lot of ball. So now you kind of expect it to show here, especially early in the year here. And obviously then you get past them, then you're getting pretty young again. Yeah, and, these older girls really know my expectations. And I thought at times last year we looked pretty sloppy, and I thought we looked like, we didn't handle pressure well and didn't have a lot of composure, and that's really been an emphasis for us. Is you know what to do, you know what we're supposed to do, and now they just need to go out there and have some confidence in what they're doing. And especially Kinsey, I talked to her a lot. I'm like, you got offensively, just everybody has to contribute. It can't just be in order for us to be successful. North Platte St. Pat's kicking off the season here. How about shot clock? Do you think that impacts your game at all? I mean, it's the first, I kind of forgot about it till about yesterday. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. At this level and with these kids, by the time that timer goes off, we've either had a shot off or we're going the other way. So we've practiced with it in practice a little bit, and I think at first the girls were nervous, but once they saw that 35 seconds is a lot of time, I think they kind of settled into it. And obviously there's a few things strategically that you have to do to have in place when that shot clock is running down, just to get a shot off or something and have a quality possession there. But I'm not excited about it, but I'm also not too worried about it either. Kick off the season here in Sutherland. This was a tight game last year to kick off the season. I know they're pretty shorthanded. They don't have a lot on their roster. Only played 1 quarter at JV, but obviously this was a really tough game last year. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get that first game of the season. You got jitters. You've got just things that you try to simulate in practice, you can't really simulate until you get to a game. And so I'm anxious to see what these girls can do. And like I said, I'd really like to see them come out and play with a lot of composure. One of the points of emphasis we've worked on is turnovers. We cannot average more turnovers than we do points. And so that's something we've really worked on, is just when we have possession, every pass, every dribble, everything just matters. And shot selection's another thing we talk a lot about, is just got to take quality shots too. So we'll see Pandora's box tonight, right? That's right. St. Pat's, Sutherland to kick off the season. Coach, good luck. Thank you. More pregame coming up after this.
Why wait? You don't have to sit around a long time waiting to register just to have your lab work done. Whether you are at the North Platte Health Pavilion or Westfield Shopping Center, Pathology Services has multiple drawing stations and ample personnel to draw your blood tests quickly, so your time is better spent elsewhere. Simply tell your doctor you want your lab test performed at the first floor in North Platte Health Pavilion or Westfield Shopping Center at Pathology Services.
Pathology Services of North Platte. Learn more at pathologyservices.com.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to play for a while? Pawsapalooza is your pup's place. Pawsapalooza, owned by Patrick and Rosie O'Neill, is a first-class pet boarding and daycare facility for your pooch. With day camp available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., trust your dog with them. Full or half days available, along with overnight boarding. Located at 663 Halligan Drive in North Platte. Pawsapalooza, your pet's happy place. Find them on Facebook.
Are you thinking of selling your farm or ranch property, or just need to know what it's worth for estate planning purposes? Please call me, Jordan Mawson, at Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers for a free, no-obligation opinion of value on your property. I have a lifetime of agricultural experience and have been helping clients buy and sell land for over 10 years. Selling land is a big and sometimes tough decision, so understanding the many factors at play in today's market will help you make a sound decision for the best possible outcome. Look me up on Facebook or on my agent profile at lashleyland.com.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Welcome back to Sutherland on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 1061 FM. We're also live video streaming at HuskerRadio.com as we are set up in Sutherland here for game number one of our doubleheader. It is our Lady Irish against the Lady Sailors of Sutherland here to kick off the season. Usually the schedule didn't change a lot for North Platte St. Pat's. The only change that I think you'd note would be that Elm Creek, not usually prior to Christmas, moved to after Christmas. It'll be in early January. So just a small change there. It's only 7 games before Christmas. I say only 7. That's still a lot. But 8 seemed like a lot. And so they got one moved to January. Just makes January a little bit busier, but that's all right. Bridgeport, of course, tomorrow comes McGann. That'll be the home opener there at the McGann Activity Center. Bridgeport is playing in Grant tonight. So that'll be a heck of a doubleheader there tomorrow. Sutherland here comes in. We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off. They're 0-1, coming off a 4-win season a year ago, beat Sandals Valley, Creek Valley, Hyannis, and Garden County. But they won 3 of 4 after SPVA ended the year on a 4-game losing streak. They graduated just 2 seniors, but had a couple transfer out, one being Story Rasby, who's in Ogallala now. She averaged 10 points per game for this team. So that's certainly a loss. Not a huge roster, 11 out, but only 8 suited here today. That's a big reason why they only played 1 quarter of JV. Should be led by Grayson and Elfelt, the senior. She averaged 7 points per game last year, 27 triples a year ago. Fallon Elfelt, fellow senior, twin, she is out right now. I'm not sure if that's an injury or what that is, but she is not playing here today, so they'll certainly miss her. Mahela Vasquez, the senior's averaging 5 points a year ago. You also see Eliana Dyer, who's a sophomore, I think is really going to come along for them. She averaged 4 and 3 last year. I expect bigger things from her. Addison Gunderson, Gracie Pearson, both going to be in the starting lineup for Coach Dane Lee Miller, and that is a new name. I haven't said that name on the radio in a long time, but go back about 10 years, and I was saying it a whole lot when she was leading the Hershey Panthers to a state tournament and a 3rd-place finish. She was a great athlete for them, one of the best girls players in the area, and boy, did they have some battles against the Lady Irish. That was my first year calling games in the area. They played in the St. Pat's 5 times that year. I'll never forget that year. And she was a tremendous player. She has taken over the program, so she's kind of putting her stamp on this team. They went to Mullen last night, lost by a score of 52-17. Didn't have stats for Sutherland, but Mullen reported 34 steals, so obviously turnovers were an issue in that. We'll see what they can do here today. St. Pat's, of course, first game of the year. 5 wins a year ago. Ended their season with a 6-point loss to Perkins County at the district tournament sub-districts. I remember that being a game they probably felt like they could have won. They started the year with a 1-0 record, beating the Sutherland team, then lost 13 in a row. So there was some time. It was tough. But then they won 3 straight. They had a very tough schedule, though, and that schedule isn't a whole lot easier here this year. They played 9 C1 teams a year ago. 15 were above 500. 15 of their 23 games were against above 500 teams. That's a number that is hard to overcome. Beat Sutherland twice, Kimball twice, and Cambridge. That was easily their best win. They won that one early in the year. Graduated 2 seniors, Macy Cox, Jensen Becker, both gone. But there's a lot back. I mean, there's a lot from that team. It's not a real deep team. 16 out for Coach Kelsey O'Neill, which is a theme. Girls basketball numbers are down pretty much everywhere. Now, you're going to see that trend continue in about every team that St. Pat's plays this year. But they are certainly a senior-laden team. And as you see them, if you're watching online, new uniforms here today. That's something I just got my first look at them. It's going to be something to use to. But you're going to rely on Reese Fleck, Kara Roberg certainly quite a bit here tonight. Those two have got to be, I mean, they're talking about Reese being a 4-year starter. She's got 56 career starts to her name. Kara Roberg, Kinsey Kimberly, both have started 47 games. So there's a lot of experience there. And you think that's going to shine. 7 seniors on the roster, one of which is out right now. Ellie Hanna is hurt. But you'll see Ella Cadillo. You'll see Maddie Genatone, Sophia Baca all play a lot. Rose Green's the lone junior. And then you have 2 freshmen on that lineup in Olivia Phelps and Ruby Yearling. So I think those two will probably get some time at some point on the year. Only averaged 31 points a game last year. That number's got to come up to get more wins. There's no doubt about that. I think Kara Roberg, Reese Fleck are 2 that are more than capable of giving you probably 20 to 25 points a game consistently. Can the rest get, 15 or so? Get that number up closer to 40, and you get more wins. There's no doubt about that. St. Pat's, Sutherland tonight from Sutherland. We kick off the 2024-25 campaign, and we'll do it in a moment. We're going to pause for the national anthem and come back right after this from Sutherland on Husker Radio.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Nebraska Harvest Center, Nebraska's exclusive Kloss dealership, is redefining the future of farming. Join us as a resident service technician and receive a $5,000 signing bonus, competitive wages, and premium free family health care. Are you ready to work on the most advanced agricultural machinery? Take the leap towards a brighter future. Become part of our success story today. Nebraska Harvest Center, driving innovation in agriculture. Visit us at nebharv.com.
Looking for used items at a big discount, all while supporting the North Platte Catholic Schools? Shop the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. Open Thursday through Saturday, 10 to 3. The Bargain Bin sells everything from household items, quality home decor, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. Plus, donations are accepted with drop-off Monday through Wednesday from 8:30 to noon. After hours, call 221-2665. Proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of the North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
When you're working outdoors, unpredictability is the norm, so tackle your toughest jobs with the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. This rugged side-by-side brings power to any party with reliable torque for towing and smooth shifting for the trails. And you can choose between 3 trims, Standard, Deluxe, or the True Timber Forest Edition, equipped for ultimate backwood adventures. Get greater capability. See the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700 today at Budke Power Sports off I-80 under the Big Red Roof, North Platte. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda side-by-sides for riders 16 and older.
Buying a car? It's not always the most pleasant experience, but it doesn't have to be that way. 23 years. That's how long Premier Toyota has been in North Platte community, delivering a car buying experience that's friendly, easy, and fun. Check PremierAutoplex.com first, then stop by your lot at 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte. Come see us. Premier Toyota for your next new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle. Premier Toyota at PremierAutoplex.com.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY. Here we are, back to Sutherland as we get set up for North Platte St. Pat's and the Sutherland Sailors. So let's meet the starting lineups for the two teams. We'll start with the away team, North Platte St. Pat's. First game of the year, Kara Roberg, 5'9" senior, 5.5 points a game a year ago, 4 rebounds, 23 pointers, scored in all but 3 games. That led her to be one of their top 2 scorers this year. Kinsey Kimberling, 5'5" senior, 2 points per game. That number will hopefully come up here this year. She had 9 triples a year ago. Sophia Baca is a 5'7" senior. She's entered it into a much bigger role. Only 1.2 points per game, but only in 18 games. She didn't even play in every game. Reese Fleck, a 5'6" senior. She's averaged 10 points a game a year ago. Couple steals, 23 threes. That led the team in most categories. And Maddie Genitone, the 5'5" senior for Coach Kelsey O'Neill's in her 3rd year, coming out there. For Sutherland, here's how they'll start. Grayson Elfelt, Mahala Vasquez, Gracie Pearson, Addison Gunderson, and Eliana Dyer as they are in the whites today. St. Pat's is in, again, the road greens. And, again, it's a new look out there. It's a new jersey for the Lady Irish, I noticed right away. Kara Roberg, she's wearing number 2. That's different. That looks weird. Not weird, but just different, certainly. But she's on the left, and on the right will be Mahala Vasquez. The tip is won by North Platte St. Pat's as Genitone picks it up in the backcourt. She'll bring it into the front court here for the Irish and get it into the hands of Reese Fleck. Looks like a zone defense here from the Sutherland Sailors. Maybe a 1-3-1 extended out. Baca, right wing, quick moving. Genitone 3 doesn't go. The backside rebound hauled in by Sutherland. St. Pat's gets a look from Maddie Genitone on their opening possession. Can't knock that down. And it goes back the other way. Here comes the Sutherland Sailors offense against North Platte St. Pat's defensively here. Working right to left in your radio dial. Sailors throw it away. Genitone gets a steal on the far wing. Genitone into the front court with good speed, driving in. Left-handed layup missed, got hacked, no call. And the rebound pulled in by Sutherland. Boy, that looked like a foul. And now we're going to have Genitone coming up slow. No, she's in the backcourt as she came down, walking on her left knee. And that is... boy, not a great way. 39 seconds to start this season. Genitone is a senior who did not play last year, but she did play her sophomore year, but she transferred late, so she couldn't play varsity that year, but she did play JV. And boy, you hope that's nothing too serious for her. She's a heck of an athlete. And you hope she just got it banged as she went down to the ground. Ella Cadillo checks in, 5'5" senior, inserted in immediately, so 39 seconds in. And boy, we get this, that is not how the Lady Irish want to start this year with an injury. They're already a shorthanded team as Sutherland throws the ball away on the near wing. They give up their second turnover of the ball game, just losing control. Coach O'Neill's looking at Genitone on the bench right now. Hopefully nothing too serious for number 50 here. Ball on the right wing, Kinsey Kimberling works against the zone. Into the right corner to Fleck. Down low to Roberg working the right block. Kick out, Fleck in the corner. Ball fakes, drives right back down to Roberg. Shoots over defender, floats it, no. Rebound hauled in by Baca in the lane. She's going to be fouled. So no, they're going to call travel on Sophia. I guess she shuffled her feet, and it will go back to Sutherland. So still scoreless. 58 seconds into this one on Husker Radio. Thanks for dialing us up here on a Friday night of basketball. Genitone is going to go get looked at by the training staff, it looks like. Here at the high post, Sutherland with it, picking up her dribbles. Grayson Elfelt comes right wing, foul line extended far side. Mahala Vasquez comes back to the top of the key, guarded by Roberg. They go inside, getting positioning on Cadillo was the Sutherland Sailor. She got knocked down to the ground, going to be fouled from behind, but that would have been a layup for Grayson Elfelt. She got on the inside hip of Cadillo. First foul of the game charged to North Platte St. Pat's, and I think it's going to be on the backside. That's going to be on Cadillo. And Sutherland to inbound underneath. They come out to the right elbow. Now set up a 3. Elfelt launches and hits. Grayson Elfelt. She hit 27 a year ago. And Sutherland's grabbed the 3-0 lead early on. 6.5 into quarter one. Ball in the right corner. Kimberling against the zone. Fleck high right. Now comes up top. They swing back left side to Cadillo. Left corner. Kinsey Kimberling back to Cadillo. Swings top. Roberg with it. Comes back left side. Good ball reversal here by the Irish would get him open looks. They go inside to Baca. She'll get a box shot up. No, but drew contact, and Sophia Baca will go to the line for a pair of free throws to try to get St. Pat's on the board for the first time this year. Foul charge to Grayson Elfelt, who's got the only points of this game with that three-pointer just a moment ago. And we'll see Baca shoot free throws. She shot 2 last year, junior year, 2 of 4, hits that one to get the first points of the game for North Platte St. Pat's. We'll take that. 3-1. 6:15, quarter one. St. Pat's on the board. Second free throw from Baca is in. I think Sophia's poised to have a really good year. Here comes Sutherland down the court. 6:13 opening frame here on their home court. Ball comes into the left elbow, poked away by Baca. Knocked away, but out of bounds. That's one thing with Sophia, Maddie. You got really good speed out there. Those two are fast. Sophia did that a bunch last year, getting steals and just getting layups. And Maddie Genitone, you saw her get a steal right away and get a layup and then got injured. So, boy, you hope to see her come out as we get a jump ball underneath. Cadillo tied up the Sailors. It'll remain with Sutherland underneath their own hoop. 6:01, quarter one. Sutherland will inbound up 3-2. Inline far side. Sailors to inbound it. In white, come up top. It's Dyer. She fakes now. She does launch a three. That's short off the front of the iron. Kara Roberg cleans up the glass for North Platte St. Pat's. So Sailors up 3-2. Irish quickly in transition. 5:50, quarter one. Cadillo, Fleck, left corner, dribbles once, launches a corner tray. Short, backside rebound, deflected out to Cadillo, though. Irish get another opportunity. Fleck certainly can hit that shot. They will need her to hit that shot this year. Into the right corner, Reese with it. Skips up top to Baca. Down low to Cadillo, through her hands. She touched it last. Turnover number 2 on St. Pat's. It goes back to Sutherland. 5:31 here to go in the opening quarter. St. Pat's trailing 3-2 to the Sutherland Sailors. And they bring it across the timeline with Mihaela Vasquez, picked up by Roberg. Grayson Elfelt, Mafallen Elfelt not playing here today. Grayson driving baseline, backdoor pass near side to Gunderson, stolen away by Roberg. Roberg's got a 2-on-1 if she wants it. Right side will drive, trying to pass late, lost it out of bounds, turns it back over. And that's kind of that first game on both ends of the court. First game jitters, losing a turnover. You need a farm or ranch management or considering a sale of your ag real estate? Turn to the professionals at HD Management. Contact Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte, your professionals in ag real estate. Sailors with it, up 3-2. Top of the key, spinning on a defender, no. Now it comes into the hands of Vasquez. Gets a ball screen right, hands it off to that screener in Gunderson. Comes back to Grayson Elfelt. She'll penetrate into the elbow. Kick to the wing, good ball fake, dribble right, long two. Launch that doesn't go. Rebound is out off of Sutherland. That shot missed by Mihaela Vasquez. And we have our first sub of the game for the Sailors. Coach Miller bringing in number 25, McCready Lantis. I didn't see the other number that came in. I'll check it as I can. Irish subbing in a freshman, Olivia Phelps, for the first time. 5'7", freshman sees her first action. And Leah Harper was the other one, another freshman. So 3 freshmen check in right there at the 4:40 mark. This opening quarter, 3-2. Here's Fleck, left corner. Inside to Phelps, got the left positioning, and she was hacked as she came down. That Olivia needed to look to shoot that, and she got hacked as she came down with it. Did they call it a shot? They did. Maybe she did shoot it. I guess I didn't see a shot attempt, but that was on the far end of the court. The foul was charged to Dyer, and Phelps is going to the line. She just came in 8 seconds ago, and freshman trying to get her first varsity points. Misses the first free throw. Try to tie it at 3 apiece. 4:36, quarter one. Again, if you're just joining us, Maddie Genitone, about 40 seconds in, went down with an injury, a knee injury as she drove. She has not come out. There's Phelps hitting the free throw, but no, she was over the line. So take away her first point there, and it'll go back to the Sailors, a 3-2 lead here for Sutherland. Across the timeline comes Mihaela Vasquez, guarded by Roberg, spinning on her, crosses over, picks up her dribble, comes near wing to Grayson Elfelt, ball screen for her, straightaway 3, no, long rebound, Kara Roberg at the top of the key. That's a good box out by the Lady Irish, because that rebound went right back to where Grayson Elfelt shot that. Here's Fleck driving, coming into the right corner, picking up her dribble awkwardly, comes out to Kimberling. Up top to Phelps, left side Cadillo. Cadillo, double team, got tied up, jump ball, and the arrow will stay with St. Pat's. That's a tough spot, though. Here's Sophia Baca checking back in for Coach Kelsey O'Neill, who's in her 3rd year. She'll give Roberg her first breather. St. Pat's down 3-2. We have 4:05 to play in our opening quarter of our girls varsity game. JV and both in the books. JV girls played just 1 quarter. Irish won that 9-4. JV boys played a 4-quarter game. Cadillo, right wing, jumped as she was getting ready to shoot. I guess picked up her foot. From here, it didn't look like she did, but official was right there, must have. Briar Brown checks in, another freshman for Coach Miller. And I think Gunderson came back in, so she's using her bench quite a bit. 3rd player to come off the bench. Irish have used a couple. They're, of course, without Ellie Hanna, who has an injury right now. Senior, probably back post-Christmas. That's the goal for her. So real short roster, especially without Genitone now, is now Gunderson travels on the right wing, and both teams have turned it over 4 times. Coach O'Neill mentioned in our pregame, we don't want to turn it over more than we score, and right now that number's doubled up in favor of the turnovers. Yet it's a 1-3-1 zone, it looks like, here from Sutherland. Reese Fleck comes right wing to Cadillo. That means that trap's coming on the wings. You got to be strong with the ball, and Cadillo traveled with it out on the wing. So the Irish turning it over on the perimeter. Ella had her dribble there, and she'll want to use that next time. She's back on defense, 3:37, quarter one. Across the timeline here, picked up by Baca. Is a driving Sailor. Shot up, no. Offensive rebound inside by Dyer, but she throws it right into the hands of Cadillo. Just lost it. Ella across the timeline, spins it midcourt. Pass up ahead to Phelps in transition to the right block. Finds Baca, 10-footer on the baseline, won't go. Backside rebound to Dyer, who wrestles it away from Cadillo. 3:15, quarter one. Sailors up 3-2 early on. Thanks to a Grayson Elfelt 3. Irish have 2 free throws from Baca, and that's your points. Here's a right wing, Gunderson with it. Out guarded by Fleck. Picks up her dribble, comes between the circles. Vasquez into the right corner, to the elbow to Dyer. She'll square up on Phelps. Has to throw it out. Baca with a steal. Sophia Baca with great speed. Driving in, left side, stops, puts the layup up, won't hit it. Rebound, got her own, put back on the right side and won't get it. Got her own rebound again, and as she comes down with it again, she gets fouled. So, if anything, Sophia's padding her rebounding stats. That foul was on the floor. Third foul on Sutherland, the second on Dyer. So that becomes an issue for Sutherland as Roberg checks back in, Cadillo out, and Dyer checks out for the Sailors with that second foul. 2:43. And remember, the shot clock. I haven't even mentioned that. Here's Roberg on the inbound. Gets a box shot up and in. Wide open in the lane, and the Irish have taken their first lead. Here in this one, 4-3. Kara Roberg gets her first points as a senior. 2.5 to play, opening quarter. Sutherland working top of the key with Mihaela Vasquez. To the left elbow. Back to the hoop is Grayson Elfelt. Picks up her dribble. Finds a handoff, but through the hands of her teammate, Briar Brown. She'll pick it back up. She comes top of the key. She's tied up. Jump ball. And that will stay with Sutherland. Good tie up by Roberg. With 2:17 to play here in quarter one. St. Pat's again in Sutherland here in quarter number one. 4-3. Irish opening lead here. Gunderson with the high left. Comes into the hands of Mihaela Vasquez, who gets a pass to the near corner to Grayson Elfelt. Gets a screen. Good hedge by Baca. Now Elfelt drives. Right decision. Lost it off of an Irish leg last. And it will remain with Sutherland underneath their own hoop. With 2:04 to play here in the opening quarter. Still no Maddie Genitone out of that locker room. Boy, you just hope the best for her. She's one of our halftime interviews coming up this weekend. Here's a Gunderson 3, doesn't go. And that was a shot clock violation, maybe before the shot, but boy, that didn't feel like 35 seconds. Then again, I wasn't really paying attention. Something I got to get used to, I guess. I guess she didn't get it off until the ball went out of bounds. I think they maybe counted the shot. So here's Reese Fleck with it. She'll get a high screen, drives into the lane, comes to the left block. Tough shot, no, but got fouled. She'll go to the line. And Sutherland's committed now 4 fouls here in the opening quarter. That one's going to be charged to Leah Harper, her first. And we'll see Reese Fleck free throws here. St. Pat's leading 4-3 here in quarter number one. So Fleck to the line, 10 points per game in her junior year, misses that free throw. She was a good free throw shooter, though, 67%. Cadillo checks back in. Gracie Pearson back in for the Sailors. Second free throw for Fleck. Reese puts this one up and in. Her first points of the game and of the season. She had 21 against this Sailor team last year in the SPBA tournament. Irish won both matchups last year. 5-3, St. Pat's with the advantage here. Here comes into the right wing. Here's a 3 launch. That won't go. And the rebound hauled in by Kara Roberg for St. Pat's, her third of the ball game. And as the Irish drive on the left wing, they're going to travel and give it right back up. So turnover St. Pat's. And it'll be Sutherland ball down 5-3. Sailors slow it up with 95 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Out front is Mihaela Vasquez. Comes to Gunderson, top of the key. Swings back right side. Driving, Brown got it stripped away by Olivia Phelps. Good play by the freshman. And that's the 7th turnover of the game for the Sailors. Minute 19, quarter one, 5-3 St. Pat's. Here's Fleck, right side, inside to Phelps. Got her right block up. Got it to roll in. And Olivia Phelps has got her first points of her varsity career. 7 minutes into the ball game, into the season. 7-3 Irish. Number 4 with a nice play there. Ball comes through the hands of Sutherland on the wing with Pearson. Comes back to the top of the key to Grayson Elfelt. Works on Roberg, drives right side into the short corner right, picks up her dribble, out to the right wing. That's Vasquez. Quick shot in the lane, missed. Rebound to Phelps. Boy, he's a freshman. I know Coach mentioned she's going to see some time here tonight. I'm not sure she thought she'd see this much time early on. 40 seconds in, quarter one, 7-3 lead. Fleck, right corner three, wide open, too hard. Backside rebound, though, to Baca. She'll come inside to Roberg, got turned on the left hip, up and in! And Kara Roberg got the offensive rebound from Baca, gets it two. And St. Pat's has grabbed a 9-3 lead here in quarter one, down to 19 seconds. Right wing, Sailors with it, in white, driving, inside Gunderson, passing into Leah Harper. Jump ball in the tie-up. Cadillo got a hand on it. It'll go to the Irish with 14 seconds to go. Kimberling back in. Sailors bringing back in McCready Lantis as well. Irish will have 14 seconds to work with, so shot clock off here in the opening quarter, leading 9-3. So Kimberling across the timeline as Fleck takes a seat to Roberg left side with 9. Roberg up top to Phelps. Phelps right wing with 6. 3 launched by Cadillo, won't go. Backside rebound into the hands of Sutherland. 1 second, and that will end our first quarter of play. St. Pat's with a 9-3 lead at the end of one. We go to the second next from Sutherland on Husker Radio.
We're always something right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair DinoPay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
Looking for a great place to stay? Visit North Platte's award-winning True by Hilton Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax by our fire pit as you savor your favorite beverage from our well-stocked pantry, which includes beer and wine. Enjoy the state-of-the-art 55-inch HD television with streaming capabilities. Complimentary breakfast buffet featuring fresh-made pancakes in our large fitness center. Choose the True by Hilton North Platte, conveniently located just off I-80 at exit 179.
9-3 North Platte St. Pat's at the end of the first quarter. St. Pat's leading the Sutherland Sailors here on the road on a Friday night. North Platte St. Pat's will get Bridgeport tomorrow. That'll be at the McGann Activity Center. Girls and boys varsity there. Here's Sutherland with it. They throw the ball away. Cadillo comes up with a steal. 8th turnover went right through the hands of Elfeld on the wing. 10 seconds into our second quarter. Irish with Fleck. Finds a give and go inside to Kimberly. She'll drive, cut through 2. Layup, no. Rebound backside to Gunderson. Sailors looking to run, held up in the backcourt. Now they get into the hands of Vasquez, who will bring it across the timeline. Into the near wing, wide open, driving is Pearson. Layup missed, rebound, fought for, jump ball. No, we're going to get a hold foul called on Sutherland. And of course, the foul's reset. And so it will be St. Pat's ball after after a foul by Sutherland. And the Irish, I don't know who that foul was charged to. They haven't put it up there yet. Here's a driving Fleck. Stops and jump ball. Arrow will stay with St. Pat's. Reese have to be stronger with the ball there. But got tied up. It'll remain with St. Pat's underneath their own hoop. 7:21 second quarter. Inbounding in line left. Fleck comes out to the wing to Roberg. Kara at the top of the key, the senior. Gets a screen, launches a triple. Short rebound, tip. They're going to get Baca reaching over. That'll be Sophia's first foul. Team first. Of course, fouls reset here. That was a change in last year's game. See Maddie Genitone coming out with pretty big ice bag on her left knee. Boy, that is, feel for her. She's a tremendous track athlete. We talked in our interview that we'll have a little bit later on in the weekend here about her wanting to play basketball, and well, you hope that's nothing too serious for her. Here, ball thrown away. Near wing, Reese Fleck comes up with a steal, and that's 9 turnovers for Sutherland. Minute gone in our second quarter. Fleck, top of the key. Dribbling, comes left wing into the hands of Kimberly. Into the corner. Skip pass up top. Roberg straight away three. This is a good opportunity. No. Rebound long. Carrot tracks it down. Irish have rebounded well. Gets it inside. They find Baca in the lane in traffic. Throws one up and in. Rolls it over the rim. Sophia Baca's got 4 points early on. And St. Pat's has grabbed an 11-3 lead. And offensive rebounds have turned into several points for the Irish here. Here's Mahela Vasquez, hands it off to Grayson Elfelt. Drives, kicks, Gunderson, open three on the wing. Rims off, offensive rebound. Dyer, put back, yes! Eliana Dyer with a nice rebound there for the Sailors to make it 11-5. That's their first point since Grayson Elfelt's three very early in this game. It was a long pause since then, and again, another offensive rebound. This time for Sutherland. Ball right corner. Cadillo, quick tray ball, won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Sutherland. Irish have not been able to hit an outside shot. Now, a foul called on North Platte St. Pat's. That will be their second of the quarter. And they'll get number 2, I believe, on Cadillo. And we see in comes Olivia Phelps, and now we see Ruby Yearling, the freshman, checking in for the first time. And she will get her first varsity action here. So a couple freshmen coming in for Coach O'Neill. 5:48 second quarter. Trial by fire as here's a driving Mahela Vasquez. Irish never stop ball and a reach-in foul. That's the third foul already on St. Pat's with 2 minutes and change gone in the second quarter. End line right to inbound as the foul was charged to Baca, number 2 for her. So her and Cadillo both with 2. Here in the left corner. Out of the corner, Vasquez dribbling, hands it off to Gunderson. Back into the left corner, Elfelt, wide open three, can't leave her open, she drains it. Her second one of the ball game, and the Sailors are pulled within 3, 11-8. 2 trays for Grayson Elfelt with 5:28 to go in the second quarter. Fleck out front, comes into the hands of Baca, left wing to Yearling. Up top, Phelps, right side, Kimberling with a ball fake, drives right, hands it off to Phelps, great pass, and a laying up and in. Kimberling with a beautiful pass, 13-8. Phelps finishes it, she's got 4. But a really nice play set up by Kinsey Kimberling. 13-8 Irish. Ball comes left wing now into the hands of Gracie Pearson. She'll drive, in traffic, throws it up. No, blocked out by St. Pat's. It'll remain with Sutherland underneath their own hoop. If you need a thicker, greener, less troublesome lawn, call Jorgensen's Lawn Service at 368-4000 with fertilizer, iron, weed, and insect control. Jorgensen's proudly serves the entire area. Call today for a free estimate, 368-4000. On the inbound, ball thrown away. Baca with a steal. Doesn't have numbers. She'll wisely hold up. And the Irish will travel. They give it right back. Turnovers continue to be an issue for both teams. Irish with 7, Sutherland with 10, and Coach Miller is going to take a timeout for the Sailors. Take a quick 30 with them, 13-8. St. Pat's with the lead in quarter 2 on Husker Radio.
You're hungry and you don't want to cook. Time for Dave's.
You know how it goes. It's 6 p.m. already and nothing's planned for dinner. Let Dave's Place take care of it. With dine-in and carry-out, your family's meal is taken care of.
And Dave's Place has the big game on.
A family atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch all the matchups you want. With homemade pizza, wings of almost any flavor, and nightly drink specials, Dave's Place won't let you down for dinner.
Dave's Place, 1510 East 4th Street, North Platte, or online at davesplacemp.com.
Whoop, whoop.
That timeout brought to you by Dave's Place in North Platte. For the next time out of your kitchen and the best homemade pizza and wings, get to Dave's Place in North Platte with dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. 13-8 in the second quarter. St. Pat's with the advantage over the Sutherland Sailors here by 5. Sailors take their first time out under Coach Dane Lee Miller, a 2013 Hershey grad. And a heck of a basketball player for them. Boy, that was some... Sutherland had a great team that year as well. Gunderson with it, right wing. Picks up her dribble, comes up top, into the hands of Pearson. Now Elfelt with it. That's Grayson Elfelt, ball screen by, dropping back. Yearling guarding her, the freshman. Here's Dyer in the lane, turning and shooting. Missing off the front of the rim. Got her own rebound, though. Brought the ball down low, and we get a hold foul called on the Irish, and that's already number 4 on St. Pat's of the quarter. That becomes a problem. This is a shorthanded team already. That's going to be the first on Kinsey Kimberling. Subs in. Cadillo and Roberg back in. Fleck and Yearling bout. End line right, Sutherland to inbound. Down 13-8. They will look to Dyer in the corner. Not there. Good coverage. Ball comes out to the wing to Gunderson. She'll bump on Roberg. Ball fake right, driving left Vasquez. Hands off to Dyer between the circles. Dyer to Pearson near side, guarded by Kimberling. Now Elfelt with a pick and roll. Left wing, she'll pull up, take the deep three, misses it badly, but rebound got into the hands of Vasquez, turns and shoots in the lane, got it to bank in. Another offensive rebound. That's been the story of the game for both teams. 13-10. St. Pat's lead is 3 here in Sutherland, halfway through the second quarter. Kimberling comes up top. Irish swing back left side, Roberg with it against his zone defense. Roberg gets an open three, launches it, bounces over the backboard, no. And it'll be Sutherland ball. Irish 0 for 6 from downtown. Reese Fleck back in. Sutherland subbing several in. Harper, Lantis, and Briar Brown. So you got 3 freshmen all come in at the same time here. Joining them is Grayson Elfelt and Mihaela Vasquez. That's your 5 on the court for Coach Miller with 3:40 to play here in the second quarter. Down 13-10. Grayson Elfelt guarded by Baca. Drives left side into the lane. Splits 2. Layup, no. Rebound. Sutherland with it. Shot back up, no. Backside rebound. I think that hit the shot clock. So that's automatically out. It's St. Pat's ball. Takes away a rebound from Phelps. 3:32 to play here in our second quarter. You know, the shot clock game has been obviously lobbied for a lot. It hasn't impacted this game one bit yet so far. Here's Cadillo on the right wing, right corner. Phelps going to launch a 3. Why not? Feeling it. The freshman misses that one. Rebound, Roberg put back. No! Boy, right there on the right block and just couldn't get that one to fall. Sutherland with the board now, 13-10, trailing by 3. Sailors slow it down with 3:05 to go here in our second quarter. Sailors with it, right wing. Hand it off into the corner. Guarded by Fleck, picking up the dribble. Comes up top into the hands of Elfelt, who's got 6 of the team's 10. Ball screen for her. Got a wide open lane. Layup up and in for Grayson Elfelt. Irish way late to recover, and Elfelt's got 8 points. It's 13-12. 1-point game with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. Irish looking to go inside. Here's Cadillo into the right corner. Triple teamed and a jump ball called. Arrow goes to Sutherland. That's just a tough spot to dribble into. And now it'll be Sailors ball, looking for their first lead since early in this game. Remember, last time these two teams played, Irish won last year. Well, they played twice last year, but they won the season opener 27-24. It was a lot like this, ugly and low scoring. There's an offensive foul, a screen foul caught on the Sailors. That'll be their second foul of the quarter. And didn't see what number that was. I think Mihaela Vasquez picked up her first moving screen there. It was 27-24 though when they played back at McGann. It was a 9-8 lead at the end of the first. Or a little bit more offense, but not a lot. Here's Phelps, right block, bullies her way to the right block, puts it in. And Olivia Phelps right now, it's been the difference for the Irish. The freshman inside, using the body, pushes her way in, and she's got 6 points, 15-12. Out front with it is Mihaela Vasquez, driving, hands it off on the wing. Here's a driving Sailor, lost control, ball's on the ground, picked up by Baca. She tries to get it to a teammate. We get a jump ball. It'll go to St. Pat's on the arrow with the minute 55 to go in our second quarter. Hey, we want to thank Viera Wireless in North Platte. They're your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. Also the provider for our connections today to make our broadcast possible. Check out Viera Wireless, 1302 South Chestnut in North Platte. Take a time out. Coach O'Neill burns one. We'll take one too. 15-12 Irish on Husker Radio.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
6:55 Central Time. You're listening to the voice of the Irish, KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services on the corner of Phillip and Willow, offering Tune-Up Tuesdays where all in-shop services are half price. That's CT Computer Services, technology solved. Welcome back to Sutherland here. 15-12 St. Pat's with the lead. Already some adversity for Coach O'Neill. And quite a bit of it. By the way, Ellie Hanna out right now. She will return at some point this year. Brooke Brocious, a freshman, she's out for the year. She had an injury from volleyball, and now Maddie Genatone has a big ice pack on her left knee. So Boy, this roster, it was short starting the year. Wasn't a big number. Now you're down, I mean, that's 3 players right there for at least now. Boy, you hope it's nothing too serious for Genitome. Irish out of the timeout with a $1:49 to work with in the second quarter. Nearly throw the ball away, tipped out by Sutherland on the right wing. Gotta imagine Coach O'Neill maybe drew something up there, and that just got blown up. Now the Irish will inbound, end line, or near sideline. Minute 46 to go in the second quarter. Come up top to Roberg. Roberg dribbling, comes left wing into the hands of Kimberling. Skip pass right side to Fleck, layup missed, and the rebound out to the corner. Bach able to track it down. Kimberling with a ball fake. She gets bumped out on the wing by Mihaela Vasquez. Commits her second foul. Baca, by the way, six rebounds already. Roberg has 5. Those two have done a good job on the glass. Minute 34 to go here in the second quarter. 15-12. Now inbounding on the far sideline is Kimberling. She'll skip it all the way to Fleck. Through her hands. Last touched by, they say, Reese. Turnover Irish. Their 9th of the ball game. So that's been an issue, again, for both teams. And it'll be Sutherland ball, down 15-12, 90 seconds to play here in the second quarter. On the left wing, Sutherland comes up top into the hands of Gunderson, guarded by Roberg. Right wing, ball fake, Vasquez drives, floating on the baseline, got it to go. The senior has 4, and it's a 1-point game again, 15-14. Sailors with down 1 with a minute 8 to go in the second quarter. Kimberling comes left side into the hands of Reese Fleck. Fleck comes back between the circles. Now 20 on the shot clock. Spins at the top of the key, crosses over, drives, bounce passes, wide open. Olivia Phelps and in. True defenders. Fleck with a great drive. Phelps with a finish. She's got 8. Boy, the freshman playing well. And it's 17-14 Irish with 45 seconds to play here in the second quarter. And now we have a timeout. I think we got a bloody nose by a Sailor. Boy, we've had already a couple injuries in this game. That was Gunderson with the bloody nose. So she comes off. Gracie Pearson checks back in for Sutherland, who has just 8 suited up today. Irish have 9 suited up, 1 now out via injury, so both teams down to 8. And again, this is a theme in smaller schools, low numbers in basketball. Sutherland turns the ball over in the backcourt. That was over and back, yeah. Just threw it backwards. I thought it may be deflected. They say no, and it's St. Pat's ball. 37 seconds to work with here in the second quarter. So the shot clock's still in effect by just 2 seconds. Irish up 3 with it. Fleck comes left side, Kimberling. 1 dribble, doesn't go anywhere. Comes back up top, Phelps. Right corner into the hands of Roberg. Irish have yet to hit a 3. And now we have a foul way out on the wing. A body foul on Sutherland, their 4th of the quarter. And that'll be Lantis's first. 26 seconds to go. Shot clock now still at 24. Still a 2-second differential. Right sideline to inbound. Now they shut it off. That resets it, and it shuts off. So the officials doing their job of, that's certainly different for officials, too. They got to know how to run this. Here's Phelps in the right corner. And Olivia, I think, travels, shoveled her feet, turns it over. That's a freshman mistake, but boy, she's giving you some big minutes and big points today. She's the game's leading scorer for St. Pat's with 8 points. 20 seconds to work with. Sutherland will pick a rolling ball up as it gets near midcourt. Vasquez with it, comes left wing to Grayson Elfelt, sets a screen for her. Elfelt picks up her dribble, right side. Now Pearson hands it off, top of the key. Vasquez with it. She looks to dribble drive, lost control, gets it back in the corner, steps around the defender and steps one more time that she should have. Turns it over with 6 seconds to go on a travel. Irish have 6 seconds to work with here. And Sutherland's gonna sub in. That's Briar Brown. So both teams we've seen 5 freshmen play in this game already. So now Kimberling will roll this to Fleck. Reese gonna turn, pick it up 3-quarter court. Comes across the timeline with 4. Back to Kimberling with 3. Kimberling to Fleck, top of the key, left corner, shot at the buzzer by Baca. Good if it goes, does not. And that's the end of our first quarter of play. 17-14 the score. Thomas Hyrigs is going to get that corrected here today. He's our video producer here today. 17-14 at the break. St. Pat's with the lead over the Sutherland Sailors at the half here in this one. We will take a timeout. When we return, we've got an edition of McDade Lucky Stars coming up next, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers. Again, your halftime score, St. Pat's 17, Sutherland 14 on Husker Radio.
Are you tired of gathering that same old bull off the neighbors? Or maybe you can't even enjoy some privacy in your own backyard? You need to call Lazy TS Custom Fencing of North Platte. We offer barbed wire fencing, continuous fencing, privacy fence, chain link fence, tank setting, snow removal, and any skid loader service required. Lazy TS Custom Fencing, 308-539-9579, and go Irish.
When injury or trouble finds you, what do you look for in a lawyer? How about someone with over 30 years' experience handling civil lawsuits and criminal cases right here in western Nebraska? How about someone who doesn't charge you for every stamp and envelope or bill you for every fraction of an hour spent working on your case? How about someone who will actually talk with you and meet with you about your case? You can have all that by calling me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837.
You invest in your home, your retirement. How about your child's education? I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to consider investment in the North Platte Catholic Schools. We're proud of our 100% graduation rate and countless success stories. Start your story at Little Leprechaun Preschool and graduate as a Fighting Irish. Pre-K through 12th grade, all on one campus. For more information, call 532-1874.
Welcome into McDade Lucky Stars. We're talking with a kindergartner here from McDade Elementary, Samuel Winder. How are you?
Good.
How's kindergarten doing?
Good.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Piper.
What is your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing so far about kindergarten?
Centers.
Centers. What do you do in centers?
Play.
What do you like to play with?
House. Stuff.
House stuff. All right, very good. So, what do you like to do when you're not at school? What are your hobbies? Do you have things, certain toys, games, things you like to play with?
Football.
You like football? Who's your favorite team?
Falcons.
The Falcons? That's interesting. Why do you like the Falcons?
Because they are the best team of all.
There you go. Well, that's a good reason to like them. Are they having a good year?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Do you like Nebraska?
Yes.
They're having an okay year. That's just kind of how they are. So, you like football? Do you like anything else? So, any other sports?
Basketball.
Like basketball? Do you get to do those things at school?
Yeah.
Very good. What's your favorite subject in school? Is it math, science, writing, reading?
Reading.
You like reading? Very good. We're talking here with a kindergartner again, Mrs. Piper's class, Samuel Winder. What do you want to be when you grow up, Samuel?
A hunter.
You want to be a hunter? Do you go hunting right now?
No.
No, not yet. But someday?
Yeah.
What do you think you'd like to hunt?
A coyote.
A coyote. Very good. They're kind of hard to find, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen a coyote before?
Yes.
Yes? Do you think you could hit a coyote with a gun?
Probably.
Probably. Have you ever shot a gun?
No.
No. How old do you think you have to be before you get like your BB gun?
15.
15? All right. So you got a little bit of time, but you'll get there, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to become a professional hunter, and you're going to hunt coyotes.
Yes.
Okay. After you play football for the Falcons, right?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, you have a great rest of your kindergarten year here at McDade Elementary. Thanks for talking with me, all right?
Okay.
That's Samuel Winder, again, a kindergartner at McDade Elementary. More halftime coming up after this.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
If
If it's party time, plan your next occasion at Occasions. Right next to the lake, Occasions can host your next gathering, meeting, party, or simply a get-together. With a full kitchen and outdoor patio, plus tables and chairs, call Mike to book at 227-2602. Occasions of North Platte.
Take your internet service to new levels with Allo, your award-winning internet provider across our fiber hoods. Allo isn't just about the fastest internet available. It's about connecting you to your world, work, and play seamlessly. Our award-winning service ensures affordable, secure, and reliable connectivity, setting us apart. Ready to transform your internet experience? Experience the fiber difference today. Sign up now at allofiber.com. Allo, connecting your world.
CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, and remote services available for your home or business. And they also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillips and Willow in North Platte. Call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
Welcome back to Sutherland on Husker Radio's KODY, online at huskerradio.com. By the way, for those who are looking for Nebraska volleyball, they have first served against Florida A&M. That is over on 98.5 FM, just getting underway. I know they got the first point at least, so 1-0 at least, Big Red. You can catch that again on 98.5 FM as they play tonight. They will play tomorrow if they win that. That'll also be on the Hawk 98.5. We'll be bringing you St. Pat's Bridgeport tomorrow afternoon, right here on Husker Radio's KODY live video at huskerradio.com. At the half of this one, 17-14, St. Pat's with a 3-point lead in this girls varsity game. A little bit more offense than last year. This was a 9-8 game at the end of the first quarter, but it pretty similarly scored in how close it is so far. Your halftime numbers brought to you by Con & Signs, North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Con & Signs created custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial linings, and they'll service your existing sign. Quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at conandsigns.com. St. Pat scored 9 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 17 in the half. Led by Olivia Phelps, the freshman. She might have missed one, but 8 points. How about that for the freshman? Her first varsity points ever and has 8 so far. I think we have the fire alarms going off right now here. Somebody must have. Thomas, our video producer, he walked in and he said, I didn't do anything. I mean, he immediately had the, I didn't do anything. We'll have to ask him when he comes up here, though. But you got the lights are blinking, the fire lights are blinking, and then there's a beeping noise in the background you can kind of hear. Boy, that would throw things off if we had to evacuate. Does not seem to be a genuine concern of fire, but certainly we're going to have to find out exactly what's going on here. Again, here at the half, leading again, Olivia Phelps, 8 points. 4 for Sophia Baca, 4 for Kara Roberg, and 1 for Reese Fleck. 0 for 7 from the three-point line. That's been an issue for the Irish here today. 3 of 6 at the foul line. Total of 10 turnovers in the first half. Led by as many as 8 by 3 here at the break. Foul trouble, 2 for Cadillo, 2 for Baca. Irish are shorthanded. There is no Maddie Genitone. She had a huge ice pack on her left knee. 40 seconds into the game, she got hurt. And so she did come back to the bench, but I would be I'm obviously surprised to see her come back in this game. Meanwhile, for Sutherland, 3-14 by quarter, 14 in the half. They were led by Grayson Elfeld. She hit a couple three-pointers. She's got 8 points, 4 from Mahela Vasquez and 2 from Eliana Dyer. Sailors 2 for 6 from downtown. Did not shoot a free throw in that first half. 14 first half turnovers. They led early, 3-0. They led maybe one more time. Actually, I think they just led once in this game. That was at 3-0. They do have a little bit of foul trouble too. Dyer and Vasquez both with 2 fouls. Here at the break again, 17-14 here. I think they got the fire alarm shut off. I don't know. Thomas, you came in saying I didn't do it.
That was not me.
Did somebody pull the fire alarm?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. You saw nothing. You were denying everything. He came in looking pretty guilty, though, and it happened right as you came. You came in 10 seconds before that is when it started going. So
I looked right at you.
You did. He was quick to throw himself out of concern there. 17-14 here at the break again. More, get ready for the start of the second half when we take a break. Right after this, you're listening to high school basketball.
Change your home, change your life with Mortimer Construction. From remodels to new builds, roofing to flooring, we do it all at unbeatable prices. Visit MortimerConstruction.net. Good luck to tonight's athletes. Keep up the hard work.
Pathology Services now offers Save a Fortune cookies to all patients who see healthcare providers with offices in North Platte. All patients have the federally guaranteed right to choose which lab performs their blood draws and lab tests. Simply tell your local provider you want your lab tests performed at Pathology Services and save a fortune on lab tests.
Pathology Services inside the North Platte Health Pavilion or at the Westfield Shopping Center in North Platte.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to play for a while? Pawsapalooza is your pup's place. Pawsapalooza, owned by Patrick and Rosie O'Neill, is a first-class pet boarding and daycare facility for your pooch. With day camp available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., trust your dog with them. Full or half days available, along with overnight boarding. Located at 663 Halligan Drive in North Platte, Pawsapalooza, your pet's happy place. Find them on Facebook.
Are you thinking of selling your farm or ranch property, or just need to know what it's worth for estate planning purposes? Please call me, Jordan Mawson, at Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers for a free, no-obligation opinion of value on your property. I have a lifetime of agricultural experience and have been helping clients buy and sell land for over 10 years. Selling land is a big and sometimes tough decision, so understanding the many factors at play in today's market will help you make a sound decision for the best possible outcome. Look me up on Facebook or on my agent profile at LashleyLand.com.
Irish basketball brought to you in part by Langmeyer Heating and Cooling. And just like the athletes on the field, court, or track, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed. When the air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down, call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether. That's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. Start of the second half. Here we are from Sutherland. Sutherland works left to right now on your radio dial to the far end. They throw the ball away. Baca with a steal to Fleck in the front court. Reese drives in right side, jump stops and gets hammered. Grayson Elfelt comes in and commits a big foul. That'll be her second. She wanted to make sure that she earned those. And it will be free throws for Reese to the line after the turnover, 15th of the game for Sutherland. And here's Reese at the line where she is 1 for 2. That's her lone point. And she'll miss that free throw. Irish now 3 for 7. Last year, 56% at the foul line. Team that ended, though, really well. Much better. This one up and in. So now 1 for 2. Irish lead is pushed to 4, 18-14 early on here in the third quarter. 15 seconds gone on HuskerRadio.com. With it, ball right against the man-to-man defense. Vasquez comes up top. Actually, Irish playing a little zone here. Baca at the top along with Fleck. Left corner, open three, launched, and hit! Eliana Dyer has her first three of the ball game. And the Sailors have hit 3 of them in the game, and they trail by 1 again, 18-17. Sutherland down 1. Dyer with 5 in the game. Here's Kimmerling, right wing. Comes into the right corner, lost control of the ball, into the lane, bumped and fouled. And that's going to be Vasquez picking up her third. That's the team's second already in the quarter. There's 7:14 to go in the second quarter, 18-17. Fleck with it against the 1-3-1 zone. Comes near wing to Kimmerling. They'll trap if you dribble. Fleck with it left corner. Phelps starting this second half with the absence of Genatone. Fleck baseline drive, floater short out the front of the rim. It was a good drive with her patented crossover, but missed it short. Rebound Sailors down 1. They can take their first lead since 3-zip. Here's Pearson, right side, into the right corner, and she double dribbled. She's going to give it back to St. Pat's with 6:53 to play in the third quarter. Irish ball. Boys game coming up next. St. Pat's will kick off their first game of the year. Sutherland played at Mullen last night. They lost a 2-pointer, but a really good game up in Mullen last night, 38-36. Here's Kimberling, left wing. Bounce passes to Fleck in the corner. Back to Kinsey. Kimberling. Top of the key, freshman Phelps. Right corner. Rober gets an open three. This one rims off. Rebound. Phelps with it. Left block. And she gets tied up. Arrow will stay with St. Pat's. Phelps with a good rebound off the miss. Irish now 0 for 8 from downtown. Last year, 20% as a team. They averaged about 3 makes per game. Comes up top, Kimberling with a ball fake. Head drive into the lane. Floater doesn't go. Rebound, put back, doesn't go from Roberg. Put back by Phelps, doesn't go. And now they're going to get Baca reaching over, committing a foul. And that'll be Sophia Baca's 3rd foul. So first one of the 3rd quarter by St. Pat's. 6:26 to go in the 3rd. 18-17. Another chance for Sutherland to regain the lead. Rose Green going to check in for the first time, so coach is using everybody here in this one. Ball in the left corner, tipped out by Fleck, remains with Sutherland. And it is Rose Green. She's a 5'11 junior. She gets directed to come in now. Baca with that 3rd foul has to take a seat. So a little more height in there for the Irish. Sutherland inbound far sideline. Down 18-17. They throw it immediately in and comes right into the hands of Phelps. She just takes that away. That was a high pass. That was a tough pass to make. Phelps gets the steal. 17-13. Irish running against the inside to Phelps. Turns and shoots in the lane. Count it and 1. Give 10 points for Olivia Phelps, the freshman. Has got her first double-figure game in her first ever game. That was a great find, too. I'll tell you what, Olivia's had a great game. Don't get me wrong. But she's also gotten some really good passes, and that was Dyer's 3rd foul. She'll go for the and 1 with a free throw. Banks it in. Oh, you'll take that. She missed her 2 free throws to start the game. Boy, she has been dynamite since then. 21-17. Irish back up 4. 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Pearson with it right wing. Right short corner. Wide open shot doesn't go. Backside rebound. Pinballs around. Comes out front. Irish race in and get a tie-up. Roberg got the tie-up. And it'll stay with Sutherland underneath. 5:50 to go in our 3rd quarter. Are you in need of farm or ranch management or considering a sale of your ag real estate? Turn to the professionals at HD Management in North Platte. Contact Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper with HD Management. It's HD Management in North Platte, your professionals in ag real estate. Sutherland throws the ball away, but it was tipped. Kimberling got a tip as it went out from the out-of-bounds play all the way out to the far sideline near midcourt. Sailors to inbound with 5:49 to go in our 3rd quarter. Again, if you're wondering, the shot clock really not a factor in this game. Roberg a steal on the inbounds. Kara drives, misses the layup, but fouled. Pearson is going to, again, make sure she earned him at the line. That'll be her first foul, team 3rd, and Roberg will go to the line for the first time. The senior with 4 points today. So 2 free throws for Roberg, where she was 59% a year ago. The senior averaging 5.5 points last year, misses that one off the front of the rim. She had 2 and 12 in her first 2 games. Or 2 games a year ago against Sutherland. Her career high as it stands, 13 2 years ago against Sutherland. 5:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Roberg will go 0 for 2. Rebound to Phelps, though. Wrestles it away. Comes to the right block and puts it up and in. Olivia Phelps continues to add to her day. 13 for the freshman. And St. Pat's lead is pushed to 6. Phelps with 4 rebounds to go along with it. 5:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. Out on the wing, right wing, it's Lantis. Picks up her dribble in the corner. Tough spot, handing it off to Pearson. She'll get it back out to Grayson Elfelt, who has 8 points to lead the Sailors. Elfelt gets it back. Vasquez on the bench with foul trouble. Her and Elfelt, both factors. Those are the main 2. Sailors with it, throw it away right off the leg of a teammate. Reese Fleck comes out with a steal. Into the front court, up 6 with the ball. 5:03 to go in our 3rd quarter. Spins, and the ball is picked up by Roberg. Off the deflection. Stops, Roberg gets it into the hands of Green, who gets tied up. Arrow, I think, stays with St. Pat's. It does, with 4:53 to play in our 3rd quarter. And inbounding here on the near sideline will be Cadillo, who checks back in. Sutherland also subbed in. I think Mihaela Vasquez, yes. And also, well, I think that's Gunderson. She got a new number. She was number 11. She was the one with the bloody nose, so she's wearing 34 now. Her jersey must have had blood on it. Fleck, baseline drive. Wrestles her way in. Shot no good. Rebound, put back. Roberg, no. Rebound, fight with it. Phelps gets it. She'll put it up, no. Rebound to Fleck. Crosses over, comes back out, and the Irish will reset. So Phelps, Roberg, and Fleck all get a rebound there. St. Pat's up 6 with the ball, another chance. Comes inside. Phelps, right block again, missed. Rebound long this time to the Sailors. Good look, though. That's a high percentage shot for St. Pat's. Pearson in some trouble, able to find Lantis, who will bring it across the timeline. Stops just past midcourt. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. 23-17. Left wing 3 launched. Elfelt short. Rebound fought for. Tie up between Green and Lantis, and I think that's going to stay with Sutherland on the arrow. It will. Inbounding end line right now. Now we've got the fire alarm going off again, so I think they're going to bring everybody off the court here, and they're going to figure out exactly. Well, I think they got it corrected already. Now I don't see it. It's really not that impeding. It's just lights. There's 4 lights down on the floor, and then there's some in the ceiling, but there is a beeping, a noise every now and then. But I think looks like they've got it corrected, but we're still holding. So now, easy on early on in the season. Every kink's getting worked out. This is a home opener for Sutherland. And this one we can't blame on Thomas because he's been up here the whole time. He had the hands up, wasn't me, both times. I bet he said that a few times at home. It wasn't me, Dad, Mom. Wasn't me, Dad. I didn't do it. Pick another kid. There's one of them did it. Sutherland will have it, and Dyer will check back in. Kind of a free timeout for both teams there. Guess if you need a timeout, coach says go pull the fire alarm. That'll work. Hey, that's not a bad idea. End line right. I'm not suggesting anything there. Vasquez inbounds. Boom, throws it away. Cadillo comes up with a steal. Low pass went on the ground, and Ella went down and grabbed it. 23-17. Irish up 6. 3:56 to play now. Different lineup out there. Yearling with them. Phelps, Green, Cadillo, and Kimberling. So Kimberling, right now the only starter. Phelps driving, lost it, got it back to Kimberling. Penetrates into the right corner, comes back out. I think coach challenging this younger group here. Here's Cadillo, throws it away right into the hands of Elfelt. Now Grayson Elfelt into the front court. Driving right side. Good good defense by Cadillo to slow up the attack there. She looked like she was going to take off and go to the lane. Cadillo hedged her off. 3:26 to go in the third quarter. 23-17. 2 starters set to check back in for the Irish. Pearson driving into the short corner. Kicks out. Dyer open 3. Short rebound into the hands of Rose Green for St. Pat's. Her first of the day. St. Pat's 23-17 with the advantage over Sutherland here on the road in the season opener. 3:05 to play in the third. Far corner, Kimberling with the ball fake. Dribbles into the short corner. Lost it out. Last touched by Gunderson. Remains with St. Pat's underneath their own hoop as Fleck and Roberg check back in for the Irish here. With 2:59 to play in our third quarter. St. Pat's with the advantage over Sutherland. Inbounding, finds Phelps, shot no, but she's fouled. Olivia Phelps going right to the line. Boy, I tell you what, number 4, she's dominating the paint right now. What a big game from her. 13 for Phelps. She'll go back to the line where she's already shot 3 free throws. That's the second foul on Gracie Pearson. St. Pat's will shoot 2 here. First free throw by Phelps. Here's a swoosh. If you need a thicker, greener, less troublesome lawn, call Jorgensen's Lawn Service at 368-4000 with fertilizer, iron, weed, and insect control. Jorgensen's proud to service the entire area. Call today for a free estimate, 368-4000. Leah Harper back in. Olivia Phelps' second free throw, almost banked in. Rebound on the ground, picked up by Sutherland eventually. As it stays 24-17. Sailors with it to Dyer, right wing with a ball fake. Dribbles left into the hands of Elfelt. Left corner to Gunderson. And she kind of had it stalled on her right hip. Called for the travel. St. Pat's ball. Baca back in for Yearling. She's playing with 3 fouls, as is Mihaela Vasquez, as is Eliana Dyer right now. 2:42 to play in the third quarter. Fleck near wing to Roberg. Top of the key to Phelps. Right side to Cadillo. Looks inside, not there. Ray reverse back around. Fleck near wing. This is packed in zones, not allowed Reese to get a lot of good dribble drives. Roberg, good ball reversal. 3-ball drops. First one of the ball game for the Irish. That took them 9 attempts. They get one, and their lead is pushed to 10. Largest of the game. 27-17 with 2:12 to play in the third quarter. Hand off left wing. Grayson Elfelt trying to answer with a three. Short. Rebound comes out long into the hands of Sutherland. They're going to get a Dyer 2 on the right wing. Doesn't go. Backside rebound tipped out. Sutherland grabs that 2. Another opportunity for the Sailors on offensive rebounds here. Gunderson, right corner. Here's Vasquez, not shooting. Picks up her dribble. Trap. Throws it through the hands of Dyer. We got a push foul called on the Irish. I think they might get Olivia Phelps. From behind, they will. That'll be her first. Boy, she has played a game. 14 points, 5 rebounds, just 1 foul. Cadillo out in his Kimberling. Sutherland brings in Briar Brown back into the ball game with a minute 47 to go in the third. 27-17. St. Pat's, their best quarter of the year so far. Inbound comes to Elfelt, right corner. 8 points, double dribble. Got her left hand on the ball enough. 21st turnover on Sutherland. And St. Pat's has a 10-point lead with a minute 45 to go in the third quarter at Sutherland with the ball. Fleck across the Sutherland S. Gets it back in the left corner. Back door was wide open, didn't see Roberg. Phelps reverses to Roberg. Inside to Kimberling, who works underneath the hoop. Draws on a ton of defenders. Hands it off to Phelps, who misses a point-blank shot. But then Roberg gets the rebound, and she's fouled. Boy, Olivia's going to want that one back. She didn't use the glass that time. But Roberg's done a good job of getting rebounds and just throwing them right back up. Not bringing it down where the defenders are. That time drew a foul. It'll be the 4th on Dyer, 2 for Sutherland. And Kara able to knock down the free throw. Gives her 8th point of the game. Dyer is out. Gracie Pearson in. Lead is 11 for St. Pat's, 28-17. Visiting Sutherland. Boys varsity game coming up next. Second free throw by Roberg. Yes. 9 for Kara Roberg. 29-17. St. Pat's on a run here. Pushing their lead to 12. That's 5 in a row from Roberg. Across the timeline here is Vasquez. Works on Baca. Crosses over. Comes left side. Irish in zone here. Top of the key. Right wing. That's Briar Brown. Picks up her dribble. Comes out to Vasquez. Goes inside. Tip ball. Into the hands of Elfelt. Coach Miller gets a timeout to keep the possession, and we will take it with her. Minute 15 to go in the third. 29-17 Irish. Back after this.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Welcome back here to Sutherland. Minute 13 to go in the third quarter. Sailors dribbling too much. Roberg comes up with a steal. Irish get a turnover. Rose Green back in the game, joined by Roberg, Kimberling, Fleck, and Baca. 4 seniors and a junior. Minute to go now in the third quarter. Fleck in the right corner finds Rose Green, right block. No, backside rebound. Roberg, yes. Kara's got 9 points and now, or 9 rebounds and 11 points. She's looking for a double-double, and it's 31-17. St. Pat's on a huge run. That's 7 in a row from Roberg, and she got the steal on the other end, too. Sailors corner 3, doesn't go. Backside rebound, chased down by Kimberling for St. Pat's. Irish leading by 14 with the ball. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kimberling to Fleck, right wing, inside to Green, overthrew her. Right idea. It was there. But I don't know if Rose was quite in a position to catch that, and it was a little high. So it'll be Sailors ball with 26 seconds to go in the quarter. Down 31-17. This has been a huge little run here by the Irish in what has been a low-scoring game. Irish have, this 7-0 run's been monumental. Here's a steal. Baca, top of the key. Sophia drives in, stops, got blocked out of bounds. Nice play defensively by Briar Brown. Irish got it. Simply try a layup. They have been hesitant to run in and finish a layup. They've been stopping on the block, and that has not worked any of these times. Inbound comes to Roberg, looking for 10 in a row. No. Rebound this time. And we have a body foul. Irish coming in pushing with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. So Roberg, boy, she would have had 10 in a row if she hit that. Instead, she'll pick up her first foul. So Sutherland, 7 seconds to work with. Vasquez waiting, picks it up at the spike line, comes across the timeline with 5. Right wing, Brown with it. Brown with 3, lost it on the floor. Sutherland lost it out of bounds with 0.9 to go. And that will, in effect, end our quarter, as the Irish aren't going to be able to do anything with just 0.9. They'll inbound, hold it. That'll end our third quarter play. St. Pat's 31, Sutherland 17. Fourth quarter's next on Husker Radio.
Nebraska Harvest Center, Nebraska's exclusive Kloss dealership, is redefining the future of farming. Join us as a resident service technician and receive a $5,000 signing bonus, competitive wages, and premium free family health care. Are you ready to work on the most advanced agricultural machinery? Take the leap towards a brighter future. Become part of our success story today. Nebraska Harvest Center, driving innovation in agriculture. Visit us at nebharv.com.
Looking for used items at a big discount, all while supporting the North Platte Catholic Schools? Shop the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. Open Thursday through Saturday, 10 to 3. The Bargain Bin sells everything from household items, quality home decor, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. Plus, donations are accepted with drop-off Monday through Wednesday from 8:30 to noon. After hours, call 221-2665. Proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of the North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
Start of the fourth quarter, St. Pat's with the ball and the lead of 14, their largest of the game. Here's a skip pass. Baca left block, no, but fouled from behind. She'll get free throws. Good ball movement by the Irish. And they get an open box shot on the left wing here for Baca that ultimately is a late recovery and a foul by Sutherland. Irish will shoot some free throws here. The foul charge to, I think that's Gunderson, her first. Free throw up, missed by Sophia Baca. She has 4 points. Irish outscores Sutherland 14-3 in that quarter and open this lead up. Free throw by Baca, rims off, missed both. Rebound is out. Last touch by Sutherland, though. St. Pat's gets another chance. Irish hit 1 3-pointer in this game. That was in the third. Roberg still sitting on her own 7-0 run. Inbound comes to Phelps, now to Kimberling. They're trying to get Reese an open shot on the right wing, not there. She'll come inside to Roberg, who turns and shoots a 10-footer. That bounces off, rebound, Baca put back there, yes! Irish have rebounded really well today. That's got to be, and Baca was 7 of them herself. And it's a 16-point advantage now, 33-17. The offensive rebounds have been huge for the Irish. Grayson Elfeld, ball deflected by Baca. Good hands. Into the hands of Sutherland, though. Gunderson, right wing. Elfeld, open tray. Hit 2 already. There's a third. Give her 11. Double digits for Grayson Elfeld. She hit 6 threes in 2 games against the Irish a year ago. Makes it 33-20. Irish with the ball. Baca, right corner. Roberg holding, has her dribble, looks for Sophia in the lane. She'll kick out. Fleck wide open 3 on the left wing. She'll answer it. Reese has got her first of the year. The 5'6" senior, 23 a year ago, led the Irish. Makes it 36-20. And an answer by Reese Fleck to make it a 16-point lead again. There's Pearson driving. Might have gotten away with an extra step. Comes out to the wing, back to Pearson, gets it back. Roberg gets the steal. Tie up. Arrow will stay with Sutherland underneath their own hoop. Nope, it'll be St. Pat's ball, excuse me. Cadillo in for Kimberling here. Early in the fourth quarter. Boy, it's been an interesting game. Irish lost Maddie Genatone to a left knee injury. She's been on the bench since then. She had ice on that knee. I don't see it now, but certainly not coming back in this game. Here's Reese Fleck driving. Floater, no. Drew a ton of contact, though. Went right into the arms. She'll pick up 2 more free throws. And that is going to be on Vasquez, and that'll be her fourth. With 6:23 to go in the fourth quarter. Reese will shoot free throws. Just 5 points for Reese. Not been a banner game from her quite yet. As the first one is a swish, though. Give her 6. And Kimberling will check back in with a 17-point lead. Give Phelps a breather. But with the absence of her, Genitone, Phelps has shined. 14 points to lead all scorers today and 5 rebounds. Roberg's gotten hot. She's got 11 points. Fleck knocks down both free throws confidently, and she's worked her way to 7 points. And it's an 18-point lead for the Irish, 38-20, 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Vasquez driving, passing into the corner, bad pass, too high, out of bounds, turnover. Just like the athletes on the field, quarter track, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed when that air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down. Call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit. Altogether, that's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. 6:07 to go here in the game. Kimberling to Roberg. Wanted to take a three. Late defenders converged on her. Now gets Kimberling wide open. Three missed. Rebound to Elfelt. Kinsey can shoot that. Hit 9 a year ago. I'd like to see Irish hit maybe 4 to 5 a game. That really helps out your offense. Grayson Elfelt's got 3 of them. She'll launch another. That one's well short. The rebound, good box out. And with that rebound, Roberg gets a double-double. Her 10th rebound. How about that? First career double-double for Kara Roberg. Been a heck of a ball game from her. She'll get Fleck in the lane. Layup up. Rims off the front of the rim. Boy, she was open on that. That was a good offense. Just didn't get it to fall. 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. 38-20. Irish in control of this one now in Sutherland. There's a travel out on the wing by Leah Harper. It's a young group for Sutherland. There is just 3 seniors on the roster. Irish sub. Phelps back into the game. Coach Dane Lee Miller's played almost everybody on that she can play. I believe they're without Fallon Elfelt. Peyton Weber hasn't been in as well. They're shorthanded today, no doubt. Ruby Yearling back into the game. Freshman for St. Pat's, and she nearly travels. Finds Roberg top of the key. Ball fake, dribbles left, misses a 3 short. Put back by Phelps. Didn't come down with the rebound there. And Sutherland gets the board as she missed that. That was one Olivia probably would want to come down with and power back up. She's strong. Here's Grayson Elfelt in transition. 4:54 to go in the game. Down 38-20. Comes right corner. Elfelt open 3 there. No. Rebound. Ruby Yearling has her first of the day. And it'll be North Platte St. Pat's ball. 4:38 to go. They slow it up. Kimberling on the left elbow to Phelps. Straightaway 3. Feeling it. No. Off the rim. It'll go out of bounds. And Sutherland ball with 4:28 to go. Fleck back in, as is Dyer for Sutherland. Hey, Viera Wireless in North Platte is your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. They're also the provider for our connections today to make our broadcast possible. Check out Viera Wireless, 1302 South Chestnut in North Platte. Tight defense here by the Irish. Zone defense. Come to the high post. Dyer turns and shoots. Misses that. Rebound Roberg adding to her big day. 11-11 now. 4:09 to go here in the game. 38-20 Irish. They averaged 30 points a game last year. 31. As Phelps can't catch that cleanly, she'll pick it up. But only 27 in the season opener last year against this same Sutherland team. Kimberling down low to Phelps. Bodies her way in. Left block. Too hard. Put back Roberg. No, but fouled. And those two are just padding their rebounding stats at this point. Foul by Sutherland on the backside. They've hacked a lot. Irish have shot a lot of free throws. Sutherland, by the way, has not shot a free throw today. That is the second foul on Gunderson. Meanwhile, the Irish have shot a ton. I mean, this is their 20th right here. That rims off for Roberg, and they've been sub 500, so sub 50%, I should say. It's not been great, but a lot of attempts at least. Roberg himself, 2 for 5 after that miss. Second one puts her right at 50%, 12 points. One shy of a career high. So 39-20, St. Pat's largest lead of the game with 3:43 to go in this one. Vasquez kicks corner, left corner 3. Yes, knocked down. Eliana Dyer has her second. Give her 8 points. Sutherland has hit 4 threes in the game, 39-23. Here's Ruby Yearling on the right wing. High right by the Sailors in script. Here's a driving Roberg. Kicks, sets up Kimberling with a wide open tray ball. In and out. And the rebound is so off Sutherland. Oh no, they say off St. Pat's. Must have been tipped by the Irish there. as Baca checks in for Yearling. 3:16 to go in this one. And the Irish looking like they're going to be 1-0 on the year. And we'll get Bridgeport tomorrow. That's a tough match. Bridgeport, not the same Bridgeport the last several years, but still awfully good. I mean, a top 10 team ranked in Class C1 for good reason. Dyer in the corner. Now to the hands of Grayson Elfelt. Fleck nearly knocks it away, pokes it again. Now they get a reach. Reese's first, team first of the quarter. Bridgeport tomorrow again. That'll be at McGann, and then next week's busy. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. For both teams. Here's a 3-ball by Gunderson, launched, won't go. Rebound to Fleck on the backside for North Platte St. Pat's. Across the timeline, 2:46 to go in this one. Fleck bounce passes near side to Kimberling. Kinsey gets bumped, finds Phelps. Right wing, Reese Fleck looks inside, finds Baca cutting. Layup, yes! Sophia Baca ties her career high with 8. It's 41-23. And that's what we talked about in the pregame, was some players were going to have to step up today. And Phelps has, Baca has, Roberg has. 3 in the corner, won't go by Dyer. Rebound to Baca, that's her 8th of the game. And it's 41-23. Across the timeline, skip pass down low. Baca right block, no, but she drew a blocking foul, and she'll go to the line. I would have given her first double-digit game of her career as Pearson gets called for the block. Sophia will try to earn him at the line. 2 for 4 in the game. 2 for 4 all of last year. That just goes to show how much more some players have to play from one year to the next. Here's Cadillo and Green back in for St. Pat's. Sutherland subbing in 2. Briar Brown in with 2:10 to go. Boys varsity game coming up next. St. Pat's and Sutherland. Sutherland's second game. Baca misses both. Rebound tipped into the hands of Sutherland. So some things to work on at the foul line, certainly, as Irish come up with a steal in the front court. Green ends up with it on a deflected pass. 2 minutes to go. That's one thing now. This is where the shot clock probably will impact games more than any. Will be you can't just milk clock for 2 minutes. Here's a Fleck drive. Baseline floater doesn't go. Rebound to Green. Rose Green put back does. Rims off. Got her own rebound again. Able to get it out to Kimberling. Fleck drives, stops, kicks. Kimberling dribbles left with 1:37 to go. Fleck gets the handoff. Now we'll try a 3. In and out. And the rebound this time to Sutherland. But then they lose it. Baca with it, and then she's going to be fouled. Boy, all that. And ultimately, that's going to be free throws. Sophia's going to the line. Double bonus, as that is the 5th foul on Mahela Vasquez. Her day is done with 4 points here today. And Sutherland will bring in Leah Harper for her with 1:28 to go. Again, should mention, Sutherland shorthanded themselves. No Fallon Elfelt, no Peyton Weber. Is that free throw short from Baca? She hit her first 2. She's missed her last 5 now at the line. Sophia will try this one. Missed that one. Long rebound. Goes out of bounds off of Sutherland. Remains with St. Pat's with 1:27 to go in the game. Here's the freshman Phelps and Yearling back in for North Platte St. Pat's. St. Pat's again. Bridgeport tomorrow, Kearney Catholic Tuesday. Sutherland gets Brady on Tuesday. Then they'll be at Sandhills Valley and then host South Platte Saturday. So they got a busy schedule next week too. Yearling picks up her dribble, comes up top to Green, near side to Kimberling, finds Phelps inside. Olivia turns, shoots short, rebounds Sutherland with it with 1:14 to go. Across the timeline, Gunderson here. Slows it up, down 41-23. Grayson Elfelt open 3, no. Rebound, Phelps. Olivia's got her 7th of the ball game. 59 seconds to go in this one. St. Pat's going to get the 1-0 on the year. Near wing, Cadillo. He looks inside, not a great pass. Too high of a bounce pass right into the hands of Sutherland. It's only the 3rd turnover for the Irish in the second half. They have taken care of the ball after 10 first half turnovers, only 13 now in the game. Left wing, Gunderson 3, no. Rebound, Cadillo on the backside for the Irish. And with 33 seconds, shot clock differential is about a half of a second as Cadillo loses it. It's on the floor. She's going to get it back, though. Finds Kimberling. Kimberling down low to Phelps. Phelps turns and shoots, misses it. Rebound, Green on the backside. Yearling with a shot. That won't go. Phelps with the backside. Well, wrestles it away. Now we have a jump ball arrow will go to Sutherland with all that. With 16 seconds to go now in the ball game. At 41-23. Sutherland with 16 seconds will have one more opportunity here. Shot clock off across the timeline. Ball comes right corner, deflected out by Kimberling. Stays with Sutherland on the near sideline. Post game coming up next. Then we'll get you set up for the boys game to follow, where the Irish will look to play Sutherland, who's 0-1, but a tight loss to Moen last night. Left wing, 9 seconds, corner, Dyer three, will not go. Long rebound, going to be tracked down by Ruby Yearling. Good track down, then her outlet passes pinballed around. That'll do it for this one that runs out the clock, and St. Pat's gets the victory here today, 41-23. The Irish get the win, their season opener on the road over the Sutherland Sailors. Our post game begins right after this timeout. You're listening to High School Basketball on Husker Radio.
When you're working outdoors, unpredictability is the norm, so tackle your toughest jobs with the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. This rugged side-by-side brings power to any party with reliable torque for towing and smooth shifting for the trails. And you can choose between 3 trims, Standard, Deluxe, or the True Timber Forest Edition, equipped for ultimate backwood adventures. Get greater capability. See the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700 today at Budke Power Sports off I-80 under the Big Red Roof, North Platte. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda side-by-sides for riders 16 and older.
Buying a car, it's not always the most pleasant experience, but it doesn't have to be that way. 23 years. That's how long Premier Toyota has been in North Platte community, delivering a car buying experience that's friendly, easy, and fun. Check PremierAutoplex.com first, then stop by your lot at 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte. Come see us. Premier Toyota for your next new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle. Premier Toyota at PremierAutoplex.com.
We're always up and right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair Dino Pay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Sleep happy at the newly renovated Hampton by Hilton North Platte. We go the extra mile to give you an exceptional stay with amenities designed for you, including 55-inch TVs with streaming capabilities, hot breakfast buffet featuring Hampton waffles, indoor pool, and newly designed fitness center. When life is go, 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 it matters where you stay. Choose the Hampton by Hilton North Platte, conveniently located just off I-80 at exit 177.
You're hungry and you don't want to cook. Time for Dave's.
You know how it goes. It's 6 p.m. already and nothing's planned for dinner. Let Dave's Place take care of it. With dine-in and carry-out, your family's meal is taken care of.
And Dave's Place has the big game on.
A family atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch all the matchups you want. With homemade pizza, wings of almost any flavor, and nightly drink specials, Dave's Place won't let you down for dinner.
Dave's Place, 1510 East 4th Street, North Platte, or online at davesplacemp.com.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome back on KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM. A final here from Sutherland, 41-23. North Platte St. Pat's gets the victory over the Sutherland Sailors. Irish improved to 1-0 on the year. Sutherland drops to 0-2. Your postgame brought to you by Quick Stop, just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient, with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Good victory for the Irish. I thought they played well in this game. This was a good win. You know, sluggish start, little slow to get going, but once they did, got Olivia Phelps going. The only downside of this game is you hope the injury to Maddie Genitone wasn't too serious, because that came 40 seconds in to her senior year. Knee injury on a breakaway steal. She made the play. She got fouled and didn't get that, and then ultimately went down, had ice on the knee. You hope that's nothing too serious. She's a great athlete, great young. She'll actually be a halftime interview spotlight tomorrow in the games against Bridgeport. So we hope the best for her as she went out for basketball her senior year, and she needs to be rewarded for it. Hopefully she can get back very soon. But Irish, good victory, 1-0. Sutherland drops to 0-2 on the year. Plenty of action early in the season. And Sutherland shorthanded too. There's no doubt. They only had 8 suited today, so that's a tough effort when you only have 8 already. They were missing a couple big players that probably would be starters. So hopefully they can get healthy and get everybody back for 2024-25. Postgame numbers brought to you by Condon Signs, North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Condon Signs, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them in the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. For St. Pat's, 9-8, 14-10, broken down by quarter. They had 17 in the first half, 24 in the second half, 41 in the game. Just for reference, they didn't get to 41 until Perkins County in January last year when they got to 42. But that was, you're talking 8, 9, 10 games into the season. So, and they didn't break 42 or 41 more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times all year. So to get it in the season opener, I think a good sign. Individually, Olivia Phelps, how about the freshman? 14 points to lead all scorers in the game. She had 7 rebounds to go along with it. She was outstanding and inserted quickly into a much bigger role when you had the injury there to Maddie Genatone, and she stepped up in a big way. You had 12 points from Kara Roberg, her first career double-double, 12 rebounds. How about that? 8 points from Sophia Baca ties her career high, and 7 from Reese Fleck here today for the Irish. So not a lot scored, but hey, you'll take that in the season opener. And didn't shoot real well. 2 of 15 at the three-point line, 10 of 25 at the foul line. So that's a number. If you can improve on that, boy, you can really you can really get going on things. Only 13 turnovers too. Thought that was a really nice positive. Early in the year, you can see those turnover numbers really creep up. They took care of it here today. Led by as many as 19, they win this by 18. Meanwhile, Sutherland led by Grayson Elfeld. She had 3 trays in this game, 11 points to lead the Sailors. Eliana Dyer had 8. She had 2 3-pointers and 4 from Mahela Vasquez. 5 of 17 from downtown. Sailors did not shoot a free throw in that game. That's kind of an amazing free throw differential. 0 to 25. And I don't think there's probably a lot of argument that a lot were missed on this on Sutherland's end. I think it's just different styles. Irish were going inside. They were banging it inside. They also rebounded really well and got a lot of putbacks and got fouls. Sutherland, 28 turnovers in the game. They led 3-0. That was their only lead. And they ultimately now are 0-2 on the season. They will return to action Tuesday. They will host Brady, get Sandals Valley Thursday, South Platte Saturday, and then 3 more games after that prior to the Christmas break. Meanwhile, St. Pat's gets Bridgeport tomorrow in their second game and home opener. Getting your post-game numbers brought to you there by Condon Signs. Irish get the win. Let's get our player of the game while we got a moment. It's brought to you by Allo Communications, the telecom home team. Allo is taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. I'm going to go with a co-effort, a senior freshman co-effort. Kara Roberg, 12 points, 12 rebounds, career high in that number, first double-double. How about that? And then Olivia Phelps, career high in her first game. She could have had 1 and it would have been a career high. Instead, she settled for 14 and 7. So she gets her Allo Fiber player of the game. Coach O'Neill, 41-17, good win.
Yeah, that felt pretty good.
I was saying, it took Perkins County in January for you to hit 41 points last year. So that's got to feel good season opener.
Yeah, it does. To just put points on the board feels pretty good, but also to have a lot of kids contribute. And Olivia Phelps came in as a freshman, and she did a nice job of she's not too afraid of anybody or anything.
No, she's going to be a bruiser inside, and she knows her role, and she plays it really well. But I also thought they distributed the ball really well to her. They set her up pretty well for some of those.
Yeah, our ball movement in the zone was something we've been working on, and just we have to take care of our passes, first and foremost. But to be able to reverse the ball the way that we did, but to get post touches, we got to have an inside-out game in a zone, and I thought our girls did a really good job of doing that.
Yeah, Kara Roberg, 12 points, 12 rebounds. She was, rebounding is going to be big for this team, and she was all over the place.
Yeah, and I told the girls that too. Every possession matters to us, and especially rebounding. Those little things that we can control, work, effort, all of that is going to matter throughout our season, and we can't afford not to do those things. So it's really nice to see that she had some good rebounds.
41-23, 3 turnovers in the second half. First game of the year can lead to a lot of turnovers. 13 overall. That's
That's refreshing.
You're pretty happy with that number, I'm sure.
Yes, that is refreshing, and it's nice to see that the second half we were able to get that under control, and we talked about that. Turnovers has been an emphasis for us.
Obviously, 40 seconds into the game, this does not start well. Obviously, you get an injury to Maddie. Hopefully, that's nothing too serious.
Yeah, they're going to check it out tomorrow and see what's going on there. But, yeah, she's a tough girl, and she obviously is a competitor, and she's up and walking around right now. She just is, I think some of that kind of scare you a little bit, but we'll see what's up.
Hopefully nothing too serious. Bridgeport then tomorrow at home opener. So, that's a great program. They've had a great run. They're going to be a little different. There won't be a Loomis Girdle on the court for the first time in like 6 years, but they're still awfully good.
Yeah, Dave does a really good job with this team, and he always gets them prepared, and they're going to be in your face, and defensively they're going to be aggressive, and we have to be able to handle that kind of pressure. Yeah, we got to work that out for us tomorrow, but it's nice to make positive gains, especially seeing the transition from our first time last year to our first time this year. It just seems like our girls are playing a little more comfortably.
41-23, congrats.
Thanks.
We'll see you tomorrow when the Irish host Bridgeport at the McGann Activity Center. 41-23, again, your final here in this one. It's going to wrap up our boys pregame or postgame for the girls game. We got to get into our boys pregame. That's coming up in 12 minutes. We got St. Pat's. We've got Sutherland boys coming up next. We'll take a timeout and kick off our quick stop pregame show. We'll chat with Coach Bill O'Malley when we return on Husker Radio.
Sandhills State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhills State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back on our Quick Stop pregame show. We're in Sutherland as North Platte St. Pat's kicks off their season on the boys' side. Coach Bill O'Malley. Coach, welcome to the new basketball season. What a fun year this is going to be. A different year. This is a lot. It feels just a lot different than the last couple of years. Feels like a lot of unknowns going into game one, and certainly the opportunities for a lot of young guys.
Yeah, I think it's kind of exciting. I mean, there's the angst of the not knowing, kind of maybe you're not knowing quite as clearly what you have, but I think we've got some really good kids, and they're excited about it. They're enthusiastic, and I think they'll play really hard, and I think they'll have a good year.
North Platte St. Pat's here coming into Sutherland to kick off the season. You obviously have a couple returners that played a lot for you. Obviously Sutton and Logan, probably your leaders on the court, and Ben got a lot of action in varsity, so lean on those guys, I'm sure, early in the year as you develop the rest of your rotation and the rest of everybody's duties, because I'm sure you're probably still a little bit unknown on what those are going to look like.
Yeah, I think, four of those guys add Trey to that mix. Four of those guys played a lot of meaningful minutes a year ago, and so they have a pretty good idea what it's about. And then you just have to blend in the guys that haven't been part of playing a varsity season and kind of guide them a little bit as they kind of find what their role is going to be. And I think it's a good group, and I think it's a group that's going to play really hard. They're they've got a lot of energy and enthusiasm for it, and I think they'll play really hard defensively, and that'll give us a chance.
One big advantage last year you had was your height and rebounding. I think you were that's probably one of your better rebounding teams you've ever had, I would imagine. I think that's probably a stretch to say. Obviously, it's a little different. This is a much smaller group.
Yeah, I think probably if we're looking at the things that are areas of greatest concern, they'd have to be rebounding and defending in the post. Obviously, we were able to score it really well in the post too, but if you're, and we're still going to try to get some back to the basket touches, but the things you really have to be able to hold your own on the boards and defend guys. One, I guess, thing that maybe helps us along those lines is we don't really, in today's game, you don't see as many teams that really play a lot with guys with their back to the basket. So that part, but the rebounding part is still a concern. And I did see some good things through our work this summer that really encouraged me as far as our ability to rebound. I think as a group, we go really strong after the ball, and And I think Logan is really taking on that. He's a guy that's got the ability, he jumps well, and he's a tall, lanky guy and all of that. But I think to this point, he's never really had to bear a lot of the duty rebounding, but I think he clearly recognizes that's something he's going to have to do a better job of. And just in our work in the preseason, and as I said, through the summer, he did a really good job of that, so I look for that to continue.
I would think personnel-wise, you've had really good posts that know how to run the court. You've been blessed in that regard. But this might be, this is pretty athletic. I don't know if you have a true post necessarily, but you've got pretty athletic running posts that can probably, I would imagine you want to get up and down the court with this group.
Sure. Well, that's always what you want to do, is see if you can get an easy basket before the defense gets back. And then that's one of the things that this group will have to kind of develop as a feel for, when in transition you're getting a better shot than you could get in the half court, and when you need to back off and get a shot in what you're doing in the half court. And coming away from having had a 3-year starter at point guard, I think a fair amount of that duty will fall to Trey, although we've got several guys that can handle the ball. But that decision making, kind of getting a feel for when to continue to push and maybe when it's time to back it out and see if we can get a better shot. But those are just things kids have to learn.
How about the shot clock? Do you envision that changing anything you do?
Not really. I think our approach, and this might not be the right thing to do, but we really haven't talked much about it. And I think my intent is, if it becomes a factor more so than we anticipate, then we'll have to look at what maybe we need to do differently. But just in having watched some Jamboree games and games from last night, I just don't foresee it being a huge factor.
St. Pat's at Sutherland to kick off the season. Coach, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll continue pregame after this.
Are you tired of gathering that same old bull off the neighbors? Or maybe you can't even enjoy some privacy in your own backyard? You need to call Lazy TS Custom Fencing of North Platte. We offer barbed wire fencing, continuous fencing, privacy fence, chain link fence, tank setting, snow removal, and any skid loader service required. Lazy TS Custom Fencing, 308-539-9579, and go Irish.
This is Marty Trushinsky. I'm proud to help sponsor another year of sports for our St. Pat's Irish teams. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, I'd be glad to help you out. I've been handling civil lawsuits, criminal cases, and general legal matters here in North Platte for over 30 years. Like our Irish teams, I know how to win. Call me at 534-4837 or visit my website at troshlaw.com. Experience you need, results you want, and let's go Irish.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY, online at huskerradio.com. Tanner Struckman, will have Towers Irish video producing again here from the corner pocket here in Sutherland. This is a different vantage point. I've never been over this corner, but that's all right. As we get set up here for our boys varsity game. Welcome into our Quick Stop pregame show. Just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient, with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere. It is Quick Stop. We get ready for the boys varsity game. St. Pat's, first game, Sutherland 0-1, but lost a tight one to Mullen, 36-38 last night. It's a team that I think is had a chance to win it. They had a buzzer beater that just didn't fall for them. So I think a team that is more dangerous than you might think. I think it'll be a much tighter game than it was a year ago. Irish, of course, coming off of what a great run over the last several years. 21-4 last year. Did get upset in the opening round of the state tournament. That was a tremendous career for 6 seniors who graduated. Lost Ogallala, Gothenburg, Bridgeport in the SPBA title. But they had big wins. They beat Bridgeport, Cozad, beat Dundee. Averaged 56 points a game. 6 graduated. Brecken Erickson doesn't need much. We mentioned 1,300-plus points. Sam Trushinsky, 3-year starter. Jackson Roberts was a weapon. Simon Romanowski, Kai Brown, Coy Baker, all seniors. But back, 6'3 senior, Logan Weiner, stepping into now his role. This is his time to shine. 10 points a game last year. Expect that to go up. Sutton Tickle, the 6'1 junior, he averaged 5 points a game. I'd expect that to be close to doubled this year. Ben Heinrichs, 5'11 sophomore, 6 points a game. I'd expect that to be close to being doubled by the end of this year. Those 3 will carry a lot of weight It's a small roster, only 16 on the roster, which is not the norm for Irish basketball. There's no doubt about that. But I think there's capable players ready to step up. Peyton Kramer is going to be inserted into a big role, the 6'2 sophomore. He is going to be at 2 points all of last year, played in 5 games. So that being said, there were more posts than needed last year. I mean, there wasn't an opportunity to get on the court hardly in games last year in meaningful minutes. But I think you'll see Isaac Irish, who had an injury course last year, 5'7 senior, ready to step into a big role. Trey Fermansky, 5'11 junior, he'll step into a huge role. You'll see Porter Connick. You'll see Jackson Braithwaite. Maybe even Ben Hankla will see some action, the 5'9 freshman. So there'll be a lot of players out there for the Irish. Sir Sutherland, they're 0-1. Coach Dan Wolkin takes over. They were a 1-19 team a year ago. Lost to Mullen just last night, 36-38. A tight one. They bring in a transfer in Mason Mortimer, whose dad is the football, I believe it's his dad is the football coach here at Sutherland. And he had, I don't know how many points he had, but I tell you what, he played really well. I watched some of that Mullen game last night. He hit a buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter to tie it at 32 apiece, and then he had a game-winning 3 that wasn't too bad of a look. He hit 3 total in the game, so he instantly probably becomes their leading scorer. But he's joined by Ethan Holm, a senior who's averaging 5 points a game last year. Easton Smith, the freshman, had a good year last year, now a sophomore. You see Jackson Sainer, who's a good athlete, and then Tristan Maxey in that lineup for Coach Dan Wolkin. Again, a tough loss last night, but it was a really close game. It was, I think, their largest deficit might have been 6 all game, and I thought they played a really good game. And it's a young team still. They got 3 seniors, but you're going to see mostly upper underclassmen as the main production of this team. St. Pat's has won 6 in a row in this series, and they'll try to get a sweep tonight as the JV girls won a one-quarter game, 9-4. JV boys won 47-25. Varsity girls got the win 41-23 as we get ready here for game number 4, the nightcap here in Sutherland. Our boys varsity game coming up here on Husker Radio's KODY. Reminder, Husker volleyball is over on the Hawk 98.5. Is that one over already? I know the Huskers won the first set. Get this. Unbelievably, they won the first set 25-3. I think it's a record. They're up in the third 22-14. And I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say they won the second set, 25-9. So they are cruising over Florida A&M. They will play tomorrow night with a win. And so I think for sure that you'll see him. The Irish will play again tomorrow, or the Huskers will play tomorrow. Irish will be on KODY. We'll have Husker volleyball again on the Hawk 98.5. Let's get your starting lineups here for this one. For North Place, for those that we just lost on the video stream, we lost our video connection there, but we're back to action now. Let's get your starting lineups for these two teams. Sorry for those that were listening online or on the radio now as well. I just got frozen there for a second. Let's go ahead and get your starting lineups. For North Platte St. Pat's, here's how they'll start. Ben Heirigs, 5'11", sophomore. We had a really good game in the season opener against Sutherland a year ago. 7 points, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 8 rebounds. Logan Winder, 6'3", senior, 10 points a game last year. Trey Fermansky, 5'11", junior, averaged 1.3 points per game last year. And Sutton Tickle, Peyton Kramer rounding out the lineup for North Platte St. Pat's. Bill O'Malley, 14th year, 254 wins in that time. Meanwhile, for the Sutherland Sailors, here's how they will start. They will start with Tristan Maxey, Easton Holm, Easton Smith, Jackson Sainer, and Mason Mortimer starting lineup there for the North Platte for the Sutherland Sailors. Dan Wolkin in his first year. Yeah, I don't know where Thomas Heirigs went off to. Look at this. As head coach Kelsey O'Neill going to sub in. Boy, that was a terrible toss-up on the opening tip. That leaned to the Irish about 1 foot. Irish win the tip. They work left to right on your radio dial as we are underway. Here's Winder, right elbow, turns and shoots the elbow shot, rims off, offense been put back. No put back, but a foul. Sutton Tickle got an early rebound. St. Pat's will start with it, foul underneath on the Sailors. That'll go against Mason Mortimer. So the first foul of the ball game. Inbound comes quickly to Winder. Quick shot in the lane up and in. Logan gets St. Pat's up 2-0 on your scoreboard here in Sutherland. So a good start here for the Irish, 2-0. Sutherland brings the ball across the timeline, working right to left on your radio dial. Ball comes on a skip pass far side into the hands of Mortimer. Sailors in the white uniforms here today. Mortimer will launch a 3 for the lead. Doesn't go. Rebound deflected. Heirigs lost it as he fell down to the ground. Picked up by Sainer. Then he dribbles off an elbow out of bounds. Turnover Sutherland. It'll be St. Pat's ball. So all that, St. Pat's has got the 2-0 lead and the ball. Thomas Heyrig's back. Kelsey O'Neill subbing out. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Irish head coach. What a job. What a job. Thomas was busy pulling the fire alarm, apparently. Here, 2-zip. Man, it looks like Sutherland in a zone defense here. Ben Heyrig's top of the key. Right side, it comes into the hands of Fermansky. Trey looks, holds, finds Tickle, cut through the lane to the right block. No, rimmed off. Rebound into the hands, though, of Fermansky. Putback doesn't go. This time the rebound now hauled in by Tristan Maxey. Irish got good looks there. Couldn't finish a minute 7 gone in her opening quarter. A 2-zip lead here for the St. Pat's Irish. Ball high left. Easton Smith, the sophomore, with it. Crosses over on Fermansky, not there. Comes up top of the key to Mortimer. Guarded by a long, lanky Winder. Ball now to the hands of Ethan Holm. Holm. Tip deflected pass into the hands of Fermansky to Winder in the front court. Logan, coast to coast, laying with his left up and in. 4-zip. St. Pat's off the turnover early on, a minute and a half in. And it's Logan Winder starting his senior campaign with 4 quick ones. Sailors get a left corner 3 quickly. No, long backside rebound stripped by Mortimer. His putback doesn't go. Got his own rebound again. This time the putback won't go. And Peyton Kramer able to corral the rebound. So Sutherland down 4-zip. Can't buy a bucket early on. And it'll be St. Pat's ball. Working left to right. Fermansky into the right corner to Ben Heirig. He'll launch the first attempt of the game of the season. Missed short. Rebound thrown back into the hands of Winder. Good save by Kramer. Irish get a second opportunity here. Here's a right corner 3. Winder doesn't go. Long rebound out to Sutherland. So St. Pat's launching a couple long balls early. Now a ball quickly up ahead, stolen away by Heyrig's third turnover. And now in the backcourt, Ethan Holm will pick up his first foul. Team second with 5:37 to go in the first quarter. And everybody kind of takes a short break here. Just to take a bit of a breath here. That was a quick move in 2.5 minutes. 4-zip. Quicker than Thomas Heirig thought it was. He wasn't quite here for tip-off. Here's Ben Heyrig's out there. Yes, there is relation there. He drives into the lane. Ben cuts through. Floater doesn't go. Rebound might have been blocked. Rebound to Tickle. Put back and one. Sutton Tickle got the rebound, got the foul, put it in. He's got 6-0 Irish and a foul charge to the Sailors. That's Jackson Sailors first. And Sutherland's picked up 3 early fouls here in the opening quarter. And it'll be Tickle to the line where he was 52% a year ago. 15 of 29. He had 4.6 rebounds against, or 6 steals against this Sutherland team. Drills the free throw, makes it 7-0. Irish full court pressure here. Mortimer, ball deflected, but into the hands of Maxey across the timeline to Ethan Holm. Sutherland can set up the offense. Holm, baseline drive, cut off, trap. Throws out front, high for Mortimer, and it's going to go out of bounds. Sutherland turnover, their 4th, and that Irish defense on the perimeter causing some problems with 5:10 to go in our opening quarter. Hey, Viera Wireless in North Platte is your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. They're also the provider for our connections today to make our broadcast possible. Check out Viera Wireless, 1302 South Chestnut in North Platte. Ball reversal left side for Winder, corner to Heirig. Zone defense here from Sutherland. Leaves some wing spots open. There's Fermansky driving, lost control of the ball. First turnover for St. Pat's of the game. Sailors trying to take advantage of it, down 7-0. They go inside, short corner near side of Maxey. Out to the wing with the ball fake, dribbling left, 3 launched by Smith, up and in. Easton Smith, he hit 5 a year ago, drills that one, gets Sutherland on the board, down 7-3. Just a sophomore. Here's Tickle, finding Peyton Kramer, who got inside positioning on his defender, but he got fouled on the way in. I don't think they called it on the shot, though, so I think this will be Irish ball underneath. 4th foul on Sutherland in the first 3.5 minutes, and it's the first on Easton Smith. And our first sub of the game is Isaac Sinsel, the junior, checking in. He'll come in for Mortimer. Irish inbound in line, right? They come into Winder, tipped. He has to tip it out to Tickle. Just a little bit of a short pass. Tickle, 15-footer on the baseline. Yes! Sutton's got 5 early ones, 9-3 Irish. And a great start for him. Across the timeline comes Smith into the front court to Maxey. Stops in the block, kicks back to Smith. Left corner 3, just made one there, misses that one. High rebound by Maxey. Outlet passes tipped by Fermansky. Ball's on the ground, and we're going to get a tie-up. Or are we going to get a timeout? Nope, we're going to get a jump ball. I think that's what he called. Yes. And it will be Sutherland ball on the near sideline, right to the right of the St. Pat's bench. Our game coverage brought to you by CT Computer Services. On the corner, Phillip and Willow offering Tune-Up Tuesdays. Where all in-shop services are half price at CT but Computer Services. Technology solved. Here's Smith out front. Hedged on help defense by Heirigs. Got tied up. Now they get a hold foul on Furmanski, who was going for the steal. Trey will pick up number 1. Team number 1 on the Irish. 3:59 to go in the opening quarter. 9-3 lead for North Platte St. Pat's over Sutherland. Sutherland again to inbound. Same spot. This time Sainer comes into Holm. Right side to Isaac Sinsel. Down low to Sainer. Tickle coming from behind. Takes the steal away and rolling around. And then ultimately Sainer gets on top of it, but he rolls out of bounds. Turnover Sutherland. So St. Pat's ball, and their first sub will be Porter Connick, the 6-foot senior. Played in 10 games last year, gets his first action here today. Furmanski gets a breather. We have 3:50 to go in the opening quarter. St. Pat's 9, Sutherland 3. Here's Tickle. Right corner. That's Connick. Comes high right to Ben Heirigs. High post to Kramer. Tipped into the hands of Winder now. Baseline drive, Logan. Floater. Yes, Logan Winder. 6 early points, 11-8. 11-3, I should say, St. Pat's. Full court pressure once again. Heirigs and Winder in the backcourt. They get it into the hands of Smith. Smith into the front court. Stops on the right wing. Bumped and fouled. A hold foul on Ben Heirigs. That'll be his first, team second. 3:22 to go in our opening quarter here from Sutherland. St. Pat's 11-3 over the Sailors. And Sailors will inbound far sideline with Jackson Sainer. He will come up top, high left, into the hands of Ethan Holm. Picks up his dribble between the circles. Back to Smith. Trying to get rid of the ball. Drives. Help defense nearly took it away from behind. Skips into the far corner to Sainer. Sainer hard baseline drive. Carry called. He got the ball, hand underneath the ball too far. That'll be the 6th turnover on Sutherland. Here's subs in. Furmanski back in. And in for the first time, Isaac Irish, the 5'7" senior. For the first time. 11-3. St. Pat's up 8 with the ball. On the right wing, it's Ben Heirigs trying to dice in through this 1-3-1 zone defense. Now to Winder. High right Furmanski. Swing left to Isaac Irish. Comes into the corner to Heirigs. He's fallen out of bounds. He had his back heel on the sideline. 2nd turnover on North Platte St. Pat's. 2:51 to go in the quarter 1. Sailors down 11-3. Sainer to cue it in. Comes into the backcourt to Easton Smith, who has all their points. He fell down, lost the ball. Irish with a steal. Now it's Heirigs driving. Ben Heirigs maybe blocked from behind. Sinsel on the rebound. So the turnover doesn't lead anything. Now Irish gets another steal. Finds Heirigs this time and puts it in. But no, they got a foul first. Take that off the board. They got a foul pushing Isaac Irish. So Isaac Sinsel saves points there, but it is the 5th foul. So it'll be free throws for Isaac Irish. All in all, Isaac gets back-to-back steals. That time had a great pass. That's the 5th foul. They still have it now. They're going to get it corrected here. And so Irish will shoot free throws. Isaac's the 5'7" senior. Injured last year. I don't think he had – I'd have to go back to his sophomore year. I don't recall. So he's looking for his first varsity points here. First one is up, and he'll put it in. Good for Isaac Irish to make it 12-3 St. Pat's here in the opening quarter. So take his assist to Heirigs off, and now he's going to earn them himself. And that went in and out. So he'd have tidy taken the assist. Rebounds deflected all the way around. A bunch of hands ultimately picked up by Sutherland. Then their outlet pass thrown away by Heirigs. Ben driving. Floater off the glass doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Porter Connick putback doesn't go. Rebound this time to Sutherland. This time they're able to get the outlet. Well, we're going to get a double dribble on Sutherland. Taking off and running was Maxey, but unable to finish it on the dribble. And it will be North Platte St. Pat's ball on the near sideline with a 12-3 advantage here in the opening quarter. 2:15 quarter 1. Little sloppy. Here's Furmanski. Right wing 3. Yes! Trey Furmanski! He hit 4 last year. Slaps the first one in for the season for the Irish. They lead 15-3. Sailors get the ball to midcourt to Sainer. Across the timeline now to the right corner. There's a three launched. Ethan Holm won't go. Rebound Heinrichs looking to run. This team's going to do this. Isaac Irish into the front court. Driving layup. No. Rebound is tipped around. Connick has it in the lane. Hands it off to Heinrichs to Winder. Straightaway three. Rims off. And this time the rebound, a hold foul called on the rebound. And that foul is going on the Irish, their third of the quarter. Subs in, Kramer and Tickle back in. Winder and Heinrichs get their first break of the game. I think they called that on Isaac Irish, his first. Inbound comes to Sinsel at midcourt, deflected. It's on the floor. Furmansky and Holm there to tie it up. And the arrow will be, I can't see the scoreboard. I think, though, and it's not on the, I can't see the scorer's table. It's St. Pat's ball on the arrow. The minute 37 to play in the opening quarter. St. Pat's with a 15-3 lead here over Sutherland on the road. Furmansky, far corner. Three is up, short. Backside rebound, Peyton Kramer, put back. Yes, no, they're going to wave it off with a travel. A travel. I thought that looked pretty good. But it's instead going to, boy, that was a great putback by Peyton on his first rebound. Second rebound. Instead got called for a travel. Here's a baseball pass up ahead to Holm, who leaked away. Deep down the court, though. He got too low. He'll kick it out to Sinsel, who will ball fake and drive in traffic. Draws a contact, and we'll get 2 free throws as he went right into the defenders. Fourth foul on St. Pat's of the quarter. And a body foul will send Sinsel to the line. First on Peyton Kramer. So 15-3 Irish. Sutherland with a three-pointer from Easton Smith early. Have not had a point since. They'll try to get one here. And Sinsel short off the front of the rim. So now, subbing in. Sailors bringing in Easton Smith. Mortimer has sat a lot of this quarter. He came out pretty early, and he is not returned with a minute 21 to go. Sinsel misses both. The box out, bodies fly. Tickle ends up with it for St. Pat's. In transition, slowed up with a minute 15 to go. Here in the opening quarter, St. Pat's leading 15-3. Here's Tickle, high left against his zone defense. Skips right to Irish, over the top pass Kramer. Right block up, yes! There he goes! Peyton Kramer's got his first points of the year, 17-3. He scored 2 all of last year. That came against Paxton. As that ball's deflected out at midcourt. Off of St. Pat's, it'll be Sutherland ball. Winder and Heinrichs checking in. So Connick and Irish get a breather. 57 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And St. Pat's right now looking solid, up 17-3. Inbounding is Holm. He'll throw it up for Sinsel, who comes up with it in the backcourt. And he'll bring it across the timeline for the Sailors in white. Comes right wing, trapped there on Holm, got knocked down to the ground, a blocking foul. That'll be the second on Ben Heinrichs. And that's the 5th, so double bonus for Sutherland. Pair of free throws here for Ethan Holm, the senior, who averaged 5 points a game last year. He had 3 in the game against the Irish. St. Pat's won that one. Free throw missed long by Ethan Holm. Connick back in. Heinrichs comes out with those 2 fouls. 66-15 last year. St. Pat's won that one. Sutherland hasn't beaten St. Pat's in the regular season since 2016. They got a playoff postseason win in 2018. That free throw up and in for Ethan Holm, his first point of the game. Make it 17-4. 45 seconds to go, quarter 1. Furmansky to Winder. Backs up near midcourt. Logan with 6 early points. Comes to Tickle in the corner. Winder floats down to the left block. They can get it to him, does. Short corner left, turns and shoots. Short rebound, Peyton Kramer. Put back left side, yes! Kramer, 4 points, 3 rebounds. 19-4 Irish. And double nickel inside, doing his job so far. 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Across the timeline, Sinsel. Right side, trap on Holm. Still has his dribble. Cuts through, passes it, got it back. Drives in, lost it. Maxey picks it up. He'll shoot it, but he'll travel first. He'll put it in. But he got called for a travel first with 13 seconds to go in the quarter. St. Pat's ball. They'll have 13 seconds to work with. Tickle gets it into Winder. Winder across the timeline with 11. Logan, right wing with 9. Comes right corner to Kramer with 7. Peyton back inside to Winder. Inside pass, Tickle, layup, yes! What a 3-man triangle offense in the corner, and that ends the quarter. St. Pat's 21, Sutherland 4, and a beautiful one to finish off the quarter. We go to the second next in Sutherland. It's St. Pat's 21-4 on Husker Radio.
You invest in your home, your retirement. How about your child's education? I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to consider investment in the North Platte Catholic Schools. We're proud of our 100% graduation rate and countless success stories. Start your story at Little Leprechaun Preschool and graduate as a Fighting Irish. Pre-K through 12th grade, all on one campus. For more information, call 532-1874.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
If it's party time, plan your next occasion at Occasions. Right next to the lake, Occasions can host your next gathering, meeting, party, or simply a get-together. With a full kitchen and outdoor patio, plus tables and chairs. Call Mike to book at 227-2602. Occasions of North Platte.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Driving Ethan Holm. Layup doesn't go. Winder with the rebound. Into the front court to Fermansky. All the way. Hand up. Oh, good pass. Just Tickle couldn't handle it. I don't think Sutton was quite ready for that. 4th turnover on the Irish. They lead 21-4. What a great first quarter of play for this St. Pat's Irish. Baseball pass up ahead to Mortimer back in the game. He missed a lot of that first quarter. He'll drive, get knocked down to the ground, or go to the line for a pair of free throws as Irish commit the foul, and Mortimer down on the ground. Slow to get up. The foul is going to be Kramer, his second. So him and Heirigs both with 2. And Mortimer maybe got it on the, went down on his hip there, I think. That's why he was a little slow to get up, but he's back. I don't have his total for points, but he had 3 threes in the game against Mullen last night. And the first one is up, rims off for him. Sutherland struggling early on at the line, 1 for 5. Are you in need of farm or ranch management or considering a sale of your ag real estate? Turn to the professionals at HD Management. Contact Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management. That's HD Management, your professionals in ag real estate. Free throw missed. Heirigs on the rebound for St. Pat's. Quickly up ahead to Fermansky. Left block, hands it off. Peyton Kramer shot, no. He got bumped from behind, though, and he'll get a pair of free throws. So Kramer, 4 early points and a couple free throws. He's doubled his career high very quickly in this new starting role as Ethan Holm commits his second foul. And we'll see 55 shoot some free throws for the first time. That one's short off the front of the rim. Irish 2 for 4 at the line, 59% a year ago. And the second one coming here from Peyton Kramer. That one will roll off and miss. Tickle got the rebound. He'll turn and shoot in the lane and put it in. Sutton's got 9 points. Timeout Sutherland, and we will take it with them. That timeout brought to you by Dave's Place in North Platte. For the next time out of your kitchen and the best homemade pizza and wings, get to Dave's Place in North Platte with dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. 23-4 timeout. Back after this.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all, and full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters, and the family can always feel at home. Put the game on, and don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, and remote services available for your home or business. And they also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillips and Willow in North Platte. Call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
If you need a thicker, greener, less troublesome lawn, call Jorgensen's Lawn Service at 368-4000 with fertilizer, iron, weed, and insect control. Call Jorgensen's Lawn Service 368-4000. Sutherland breaks the press. They got the ball to Easton Smith into the front court, and he's bumped and fouled by Porter Connick. That'll be Connick's first, team second. Irish have racked up 7 fouls here in the first half. 7:26 to go in the second quarter. Of course, a rule that changed last year. 5 fouls is double bonus. Inbound to Mortimer. 3 left wing doesn't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Sutherland, who's got Joseph Dilley out there for the first time. Sailors down 23-4. Get another opportunity on the offensive rebound. Here's Mortimer. Left corner. Open 3. Holm up. Too short. Rebound. Connick inside for North Platte St. Pat's. Irish quickly into the front court. Hyrigs driving, stops at the free throw line. Passes left to Fermansky, who penetrates. 15-footer on the baseline, too hard. Backside rebound, all Dilley for the Sailors. We'll hand it off to Mortimer. Sailors down 23-4, 6:48 to go in our second quarter. Easton Smith with it on the left wing. Dribbles into the corner, stops over the top. Pass for Dilley, who comes down the lane. He goes down backwards, and boy, he had his leg bent back behind. That looked scary for the moment. He is up. He's walking that one off, but boy, he had his leg bent backwards. He's jogging back to their end. I think just an awkward bend, but he's okay. But boy, that was a little scary for a moment there. 6:37 to go in the second quarter, 23-4. And he looks to be all right, thankfully. There's a deflected pass. Dilley from behind gets the steal. Great play by 24. Up ahead, it goes to Holm, who will try to lay it in. He misses it. Dilley with a putback doesn't go. Rebound out to Tickle into the front court. Tickle trying to go coast to coast. Drives right side box, doesn't go. Rebound, Connick, putback, no. Dilley with a block, and then he comes down with a rebound. And we've got an injured player on the other end as Ethan Holm. They're stopping play as Sutherland got that rebound. So then they stopped play because Holm was on the other end a little banged up after that layup. And he took maybe a little contact from Sutton Tickle. They sub in Keegan Kirshner, a freshman, for the first time, as Holm's going to get looked at here. 6:11 to go in the second quarter, 23-4. Boy, a quick pace here. I think it's Sutherland ball. No, it's Irish ball, inline right. I'm not sure what they called there then. Inbound comes to Winder, and he'll miss the point-blank shot. Ball thrown right back into him. Winder this time gets it, and an and one. He missed it. Sutherland got the rebound, but was falling out of bounds as they got the rebound. They threw it right back to Logan, who just went up right into the fender and put it off the glass and in. 8 points for Winder and the foul. And that foul charge to Dilley, his first. With 6:05 to go in the second quarter, Winder will shoot his first free throw. And this was a part of his game last year that he struggled with. Only 43%, 15 of 35. He's going to see a lot more of those this year. Drills that one to start the year 1 for 1. He's got 9. It's a 21-point lead. Full court press. They get to midcourt. Ball deflected out off of Sutherland last. And another Sailor went flying. That time it was Smith. He's okay. But threw the ball away. St. Pat's press causing problems. And a lot of times, even if you get past half court, that doesn't always matter. That's when teams get going too fast then. That's what you saw there. 5:55 to go in the second quarter. Here's Hyrigs right side to Winder. Up 26-4, visiting Sutherland. First game of the year, Sutherland's second. Hyrigs driving, kicks Fermansky. Oop play, little high for Winder, picked up by Tickle from behind. Knocked out last by Sutherland, though. That oop play was a little too high on Fermansky's toss. Trey operating quarterback here in this set. Now he's in quarterbacking inbound. Comes to Hyrigs. Floater in the lane off the glass. Ben Hyrigs got his first points of the game. 28-4. 5:34 to go in our second quarter. Sailors into the front court. Quick three, missed, and a travel anyways. Prior to the shot, travel on Sutherland. And it'll be St. Pat's subbing wholesale subs in. Kramer in, Irish in, Jackson Braithwaite into the game for the first time. The 5'9" sophomore who played in 5 games last year. He gets his first action here today. Sutherland sub 2. They have Kirshner, Sainer, Mortimer, Smith, and Maxey out there. Zone defense from Sutherland. Winder in the left corner. Winder, high post. Kramer turns and shoots the elbow shot. No, but he was hacked, or no, they called a body foul. Nevertheless, free throws for Peyton Kramer, as that one is charged to Jackson Sainer, number 2. 5:20 second quarter, St. Pat's 28-4. This game's got a pace like the JV game. A lot of fouls, kind of a clunky game. The JV boys game took a long time. That's one of the reasons we got so far behind schedule, as Kramer misses the free throw short. He'll get another opportunity here. Peyton, and will rattle that one in. And he's got 5 points. 29-4, St. Pat's with the advantage. And on the full court press, Irish foul themselves with a push. That'll be Isaac Irish's second. So again, 8 fouls for both teams in this first half. They read 3 and 3 now as they reset at the half court mark, or at the end of the quarter mark. Now the Irish pull back a little bit. Smith behind his back across midcourt. Stops at the top of the key and comes near side of Mortimer. Didn't catch it cleanly. Ball screen for him. Dribbles left once. Stops. Doesn't shoot. Top of the key to Kirshner. Freshman guarded by Braithwaite. Comes right side to Smith. Smith back out front to Mortimer. Mason Mortimer near side. Kirshner again. Poked away by Braithwaite. Got the steal and then fouled. Braithwaite just saw that ball right over his head. Slapped it away. And then Kirshner commits the foul. His first, team 4th. With 4:56 to go in the second quarter. St. Pat's with a 29-4 lead. Been a clunky second quarter. Only 8 points, and it's just not really moved well. Fermansky, left side to Isaac Irish. Skip pass. Jackson Braithwaite, wide open 3. No. Backside rebound. Isaac Irish collects his first of the game for St. Pat's. Here's Braithwaite driving. Floater blocked. Rebound, though, to Winder. Another opportunity for North Platte St. Pat's here with 4:28 to go in the second quarter. 20 on the shot clock. Irish to Winder. Right corner. Fermansky inside to Kramer. Back to Braithwaite left elbow. Kicks out to Isaac Irish. Irish got to open up their spacing here and reset. Fermansky out front. This set not really going anywhere. Finds for Peyton Kramer to the right block. Who puts it in? That's a great find. Didn't look like that play was going anywhere. Kramer's got 7. It's 31-4. Sailors into the front court themselves. Right wing, Kirshner, corner to Sainer. Baseline drive. Got around his defender. Off the glass, miss. Rebound. Winder skies for that one. His 4th rebound to Fermansky in the front court. Operating point. Stops. Finds Logan. Logan, backdoor cut to Isaac Irish. Hand off to Kramer. Yes, he finishes it. Great final. Isaac Irish with back-to-back beautiful assists. 33-4. And Kramer now with 9 in the game. Sailors back into the front court. Smith dribbles left, pops a 3, open, no. Rebound, Fermansky looking to go again. Into the front court. It's got Winder if he wants him, hands it off to him. Reverse layup up, rolls it in. Winder with 11, timeout. 35-4, Irish on a run. Looking like a team right now with 3:19 to go in the second quarter. We'll take it with them. St. Pat's 35, Sutherland 4 on Husker Radio.
Change your home, change your life with Mortimer Construction. From remodels to new builds, roofing to flooring, we do it all at unbeatable prices. Visit MortimerConstruction.net. Good luck to tonight's athletes. Keep up the hard work.
Why take the elevator up to higher lab prices? Patients who see Great Plains healthcare providers, whose offices are in the North Platte Health Pavilion, have federally guaranteed right to choose which lab performs their blood draws and lab tests. Simply tell your Great Plains health provider you want the lab test performed on the first floor at Pathology Services, rather than going up for higher lab prices.
Pathology Services of North Platte. Learn more at pathologyservices.com.
Just like the athletes on the field, Quarter Track, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed when the air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down. Call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether. That's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. Sailors with Sinsel, Maxey, Holm, Mortimer, and Sainer on the court. Mortimer has it out front, guarded by Irish. Down 35-4. Irish on a big run here. Sinsel, near side, picks up his dribble, skips it up top to Holm. Holm, right side, comes back out front. Isaac Sinsel with it. Sinsel dribbles left, picks up his dribble, finds Mortimer, not shooting. Mortimer puts it up with a shot clock violation, goes off. That's the first time I've noticed that really play into this tonight. In fact, so much that I wasn't even paying attention to it. It's something I've not gotten used to keeping my eye on. Sutherland got caught looking that time or got taken too long. St. Pat's, their run here is big. I mean, this is at least a 14-0 run. Sutherland hasn't scored the quarter. Here's Isaac Irish, right wing against the zone. Hands it off to Ben Hyrix. Comes right corner to Winder. Logan inside to elbow to Tickle. Backdoor pass to Braithwaite. Hands it off. Isaac Irish three. Might have been partially blocked. Rebound goes out of bounds off St. Pat's. I think it was. St. Pat's just 1 for 6 from downtown. Sutherland ball with 2:18 to go in our second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a halftime interview with Stephanie Budke, senior at St. Pat's. We'll chat with her. She's got a cool story and some cool certificate she just received. Here's Mortimer on the left wing. Skip past to Sainer on the right side. Guarded by Sutton Tickle, the best on-ball defender for the Irish. He's a tremendous defender. Here's Mortimer. Dribbling, comes up top, into the hands of Sainer again. Under 2 to play in the second quarter. 10 on the shot clock to Mortimer. Left wing three, good looking opportunity. Short, rebound. Ben Hyrix turning and running. Into the front court to Tickle. Baseball pass, layup, yes! Sutton in double figures. He's got now 13, 37-4. The Irish opening this game up with 98 seconds to go in our second quarter. Holm, right side to Sinsel. Sinsel over the top pass for Sainer, not there. Winder on the backside collects it. Winder into the front court, left to right. Holds up, kicks corner. Braithwaite transition three, short. Backside rebound, Hyrix. They're going to get a foul on Ben on the backside rebound, pushing. And that's his third. Been a tough game for Hyrix. 3 fouls, 2 points. He's just kind of been wrong spot, wrong time sometimes. Here is Ben Hankla going to get his first action. 5'9" freshman. Sees his first action. I think he's a guy that coach said could help them this year with some depth. Guard position. Minute 16, second quarter. 37-4. All Irish. Sinsel up top. Here's Mortimer. Screen right. He'll stop. Pop the three. Misses it. Rebound. Hyrix. Well, he's collected rebounds today. That's his 6th of the game. He'll bring it into the front court for the Irish. Coast to coast. Driving. Layup, no, but he draws a blocking foul on the shot. And Hyrix will get some free throws here. His younger brother Thomas says, you better make the free throws. Easton Smith picks up foul number 2. Will you remind him if he doesn't? Will you remind him if he doesn't make these free throws? No, you won't. Knows better than that. We wait for a shoe to get tied here. Again, Sutherland returning to action. They get Brady Tuesday. Sandhills Valley on Thursday. That South Platte game on Saturday must just be a girls' game. It's Ben Hyrix at the line. First free throw of the season for the sophomore is good. 64% a year ago. He averaged right at 6 points per game. Had 7 in that state tournament game. 37-5 our score. I have 4. At 30, it's 4. They put that score wrong. It should be 39-4. They have 37-6 on the scoreboard. I'm sure they'll get that corrected at some point. Here with under a minute to go in our opening half of play. 50 seconds now. Sinsel with it on the right wing. Sinsel holding. Up top to Mortimer. And that ball thrown away by Sutherland for a turnover. Their 19th of the game. Just looking for the cut. Nobody's there. 40 seconds to go. Shot clock differential is about 7 seconds. Hankla, right corner to Tickle. Poked away, knocked out of bounds. Remains with St. Pat's with 28 in the shot clock, 36 on your game clock. What a second quarter. 39-4. This is an 18-0 second quarter. Heinrich's on the right sideline in the corner. It's a tough spot to inbound. Changes the way you want to run this play. Hankley gets the inbound. Back to Ben. Right wing 3. Up. Yeah, off the mark. Just a little long. Boy, I thought that was going to fall. Hankley got the rebound. Put back for him. Won't go. Rebound goes out long. I think it was touched by, say, St. Pat's last. Sutherland will have it with 27 seconds to go in our opening half of play here in Sutherland. St. Pat's in control of this one. 39-4. Sutherland with a 3 from Easton Smith early and a free throw from Holm. And that is it so far. It's been a tough day for offense. Here's Sinsel, right wing, gets a hard screen. Throws it out front for Mortimer. Comes down with it with 15 seconds. Mortimer with a screen. Picks up his dribble, back to Sinsel. Baseline drive, in trouble, tough shot, no. Rebound deflected out to the hands of Holm. He'll pop the 3, misses it. Rebound Porter Connick with 3 seconds. Brought it down, got it stolen away, and then have a jump ball. Arrow goes to St. Pat's with 1.5 seconds to go. I think if you're the Irish, you'd rather have the ball at half here. Now you lose the second half start, but hey, you got to inbound it. Braithwaite will cue it in. He'll throw it up for Brent Heinrichs. Buzzer beater, short. Would have been good if it fell, but well short. And that ends our first half of play. St. Pat's 39, Sutherland 4 at the break here in Sutherland. We'll take a halftime break. Coming up next, we'll have an edition of Irish Intermission where we'll hear from St. Pat's senior and cheerleader out there, Stephanie Budke. Coming up next, again, your score, 39-4 St. Pat's on Husker Radio.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to play for a while? Pawsapalooza is your pup's place. Pawsapalooza, owned by Patrick and Rosie O'Neill, is a first-class pet boarding and daycare facility for your pooch. With day camp available Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., trust your dog with them. Full or half days available, along with overnight boarding. Located at 663 Halligan Drive in North Platte, Pawsapalooza, your pet's happy place. Find them on Facebook.
Are you thinking of selling your farm or ranch property, or just need to know what it's worth for estate planning purposes? Please call me, Jordan Mawson, at Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers for a free, no-obligation opinion of value on your property. I have a lifetime of agricultural experience and have been helping clients buy and sell land for over 10 years. Selling land is a big and sometimes tough decision, so understanding the many factors at play in today's market will help you make a sound decision for the best possible outcome. Look me up on Facebook or on my agent profile at lashleyland.com.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Back here on Irish Intermission, we're talking with a St. Pat's senior, Stephanie Budke. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Congrats on being a senior.
Thank you.
You made it to senior year. Is it tougher, easier? What do you think?
Definitely a little bit harder than last year, but it's definitely manageable.
Are you getting ready for college, taking some college stuff? Or?
Yep.
Very good. Awesome. And we'll get into all the things you're involved in, but kind of the thing that jumps out was you just got like a certificate of sorts. What is that?
I got my seal of biliteracy.
Okay, so that means you're literate in 2 languages. Is that what it means?
Yep.
Okay, and who gives that?
The education board. We found out through UNK, and they told us that it would be great to have it, and it would help with like taking less classes and getting scholarships.
Awesome. And so, what did you have to do to prove that, or to get that?
I had to prove that I know English and Spanish, and then to get it, I took 4 different tests in Spanish.
Okay, very good. So that's awesome, and that's going to help you down the road in life. Trust me, with jobs and such. So why did you want to get that?
That way, it's easier to like find more jobs, and it helps showing that I'm like bilingual in 2 languages.
That's great. And I know that it's pretty rare for anybody in this area to have that.
Yeah, I'm the first person in North Platte to get it.
That's really cool. Congrats on that. What all are you involved in here at St. Pat's?
NHS, cheer, and then I'm also in 1 act and speech.
Okay, very good. You guys just wrapped up 1 act. I know you had districts on Monday, I think?
Yesterday.
Tuesday? How did that go?
It went okay. We did our best performance, but we ended up getting 5th.
Did you feel like you guys performed, though, your best?
Yeah.
That's which is what you want to do. Did you feel like first place should have gotten first?
No.
We won't even mention who it was, but I like that. What did you have a role in it?
Yes.
And what was that?
I was Dr. Della, so I had 45 lines.
Okay, very good. That's a good amount then.
Yep.
Was it hard memorizing them?
Not really.
Okay, very good. Cheer, I know you're involved in that.
Yep.
And so you're cranking that up heavy.
Yep.
You do, and you guys. I know that Lisa's Coach Trashinsky always wants you guys to go to every game. Is that still the case?
Yep.
That's doesn't happen from very many schools our size. So I think that's pretty cool. Is that a lot?
Yeah, but it's fun cheering at all the games. So.
That's great. You're a senior, so graduation's coming here in, I don't know, five or 6 months. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
You excited to move on?
Very.
Okay, very. What are you planning on doing?
Getting my degree in special education with my ESL. Okay,
that's awesome. Well, that I would imagine then that biliteracy will probably help you out quite a bit in that to make you pretty, getting a job should be pretty easy for you. So what do you want to do when you get that done?
I want to go to either Lincoln or Omaha and find jobs there and help kids in need.
You want to move on from the small town life?
Yep.
Why is that?
I like bigger cities.
That's all right. I went there too. I never thought I'd come back either, but here I am. That's okay. Just keep an open mind about coming back.
Will do.
Okay. Stephanie Budke here, a senior. Well, congrats on that certificate. That's amazing. Good luck the rest of your senior year, okay?
Thank you.
We'll have more halftime after this.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Nebraska Harvest Center, Nebraska's exclusive Kloss dealership, is redefining the future of farming. Join us as a resident service technician and receive a $5,000 signing bonus, competitive wages, and premium free family health care. Are you ready to work on the most advanced agricultural machinery? Take the leap towards a brighter future. Become part of our success story today. Nebraska Harvest Center, driving innovation in agriculture. Visit us at nebharv.com.
Looking for used items at a big discount, all while supporting the North Platte Catholic Schools? Shop the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. Open Thursday through Saturday, 10 to 3. The Bargain Bin sells everything from household items, quality home decor, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. Plus, donations are accepted with drop-off Monday through Wednesday from 8:30 to noon. After hours, call 221-2665. Proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of the North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
We are back here in Sutherland on Husker Radio's KODY. We're online at huskerradio.com. Tanner Struckman with you as we are at the half here. St. Pat's with a 39-4 lead over the Sutherland Sailors here in this boys varsity game. Your numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Condon Signs creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. Today, St. Pat's 21 in the first quarter, 18 in the second quarter, 39 in the half. If you're Coach O'Malley, you got to like that. That's a lot of offense. 11 from Winder, 13 from Sutton Tickle. That ties his career high already. 7 from Peyton Kramer. He's played well. 4 from Ben Heinrichs, 3 from Trey Formansky, and 1 from Isaac Irish. Irish 1 of 8 from downtown, 6 of 10 at the charity stripe. Total of 5 turnovers, led by as many as 35, which is what they lead here at the break. Meanwhile, for Sutherland, 4 points in the first, did not score in the second. 3 from Easton Smith, 1 from Ethan Holm. Smith hit a tray ball. Sutherland 1 of 8 from downtown, 1 for 6 at the line, 19 turnovers in the first half. Both teams committed a lot of fouls. We had 19 fouls between the two teams in that game. So that's where we're at the half, 39-4. St. Pat's with the advantage over the Sutherland Sailors. We'll take a break, come back and get our second half when we return on Husker Radio.
When you're working outdoors, unpredictability is the norm, so tackle your toughest jobs with the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. This rugged side-by-side brings power to any party with reliable torque for towing and smooth shifting for the trails. And you can choose between 3 trims, Standard, Deluxe, or the True Timber Forest Edition, equipped for ultimate backwood adventures. Get greater capability. See the 2025 Honda Pioneer 700 today at Budke Power Sports off I-80 under the Big Red Roof, North Platte. For your safety, read the owner's manual, wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets and doors, and always wear seatbelts. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Buying a car, it's not always the most pleasant experience, but it doesn't have to be that way. 23 years. That's how long Premier Toyota has been in North Platte community, delivering a car buying experience that's friendly, easy, and fun. Check PremierAutoplex.com first, then stop by your lot at 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte. Come see us. Premier Toyota for your next new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle. Premier Toyota at PremierAutoplex.com.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair DinoPay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Getting ready for the start of our second half here on Husker Radio's KODY, 1240 AM, 106.1 FM at the half, 39-4. St. Pat's with the lead over the Sutherland Sailors. It is 8:56 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services on the corner of Phillip and Willow offering Tune-Up Tuesdays. Where all-in shop services are half price at CT Computer Services Technology Solve. By the way, the Husker volleyball team, a quick 3-0 sweep of Florida A&M. They will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll have it on the Hawk 98.5 again as they play tomorrow in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Left to right on your radio dial, Sutherland will work to the far end as we watch it here in the corner pocket of the gymnasium here in Sutherland. Jackson Sainer with it, lost it out of bounds, but Sutton Tickle swats it away. Sainer joined by Smith, Holm, Maxey, and Mortimer. Starters for Coach Dan Wolken, who's in his first year here at Sutherland. He's also the athletic director. Was it Weeping Water prior to this? Here's a driving home, kicks into the right corner, and Smith didn't catch that one cleanly. And the 20th turnover for Sutherland of the day. Just watching that game against Mullen, I thought they played a fairly, I didn't get to watch it really, really closely, but I thought it looked like they had played a fairly clean game, but it's not been quite the case. And some passes like that aren't necessarily defensive inflicted, just through the hands. As there's Winder dribbling off of a leg, this time a Sutherland leg out of bounds. It'll remain with St. Pat's underneath their own hoop. On the far side, it'll be Ben Heirigs to cue it in here. Winder on the right block. They'll throw it out front to Furmansky. Furmansky looks inside. That post up wasn't there. Out of bounds play went nowhere. Winder gets it back on the far wing. Against this 2-3 zone, it looks like, from Sutherland. Maybe floats into a 1-3-1, hard to tell. Heirigs with it left wing. Now to Furmansky, over the top pass, finds Tickle, works to the right block. Sutton's got a new career high. Great assist from Trey Furmansky, and it's 41-4. Sutton with 15 points. His previous career high was 13 against Overton last year. As a 3 launched by Sutherland doesn't go. Ben Heirigs with his 7th rebound of the game. Quickly up ahead to Winder. Waits for teammates, finds Tickle. Right block, he'll throw it, and he was out of bounds. He took an extra step, I think, actually. Turnover on St. Pat's as they give it back to Sutherland, 41-4. Irish will get Bridgeport tomorrow. Bridgeport's playing at Perkins County tonight. I'm interested to see how that score works. Bridgeport's going to be a pretty decent team again. They lose one of their leading scorer from last year's state tournament team. Here's Smith, pull-up 3 on the left wing. Easton Smith drops a 3. He's got 6 pair of 3-pointers in this game. Makes it 41-7. That is the first score since midway through the first quarter for Sutherland. Here's Tickle, left side to Heirigs, corner to Furmansky. Working the reversal here. Winder, right side. Far side to Heirigs. He'll try to answer. Short on the 3. Peyton Kramer skies that rebound. Put back, no. Rebound to Sutherland. It was a good look for Ben Heirigs and a good look for Kramer on the putback. Neither fell, 41-7. Sailors with the ball. Up top, Ethan Holmes, straightaway 3. That's short. Rebound long to Tickle. Tickle, coast to coast, driving, big hop and a lay-in. And that, I talked with Coach O'Malley about in the pregame about the post athleticism. And you saw it on display right there, coast to coast. 3 left wing, Smith doesn't go. Heinrich's another backside rebound. He's cleaned those up. Winder in transition, lays it in with his left. He's got 13, it's 45-7. And Tickle and Winder, as expected, both in double figures, having big games here today for the Irish. They have opened this one up with 5:24 to go in the third quarter. High right, Mortimer holds, looks for teammates. Now comes to Sainer in the right corner. Sainer picks up his dribble, skips up top, almost stolen away. Smith gets it. He'll pop a 3 on the left wing, misses it. Long rebound is saved. Lost out of bounds, actually, by St. Pat's. It'll remain with Sutherland underneath. If you need a thicker, greener, less troublesome lawn, call Jorgensen's Lawn Service at 368-4000. With fertilizer, iron, weed, and insect control, Jorgensen's proudly serves the entire area. Call today for your free estimate, 368-4000. Sinsel in, and St. Pat subs in 5. Here comes Hankla back into the game. Braithwaite, Irish, Connick, and Landon Shepard, 5'5" junior out there for the first time. So there's a pretty small group out there for the Irish. Inbound comes to Mortimer, wide open 3 in the corner. Rims off, offensive rebound home, brings it down, nowhere to shoot it. They'll throw it right into the hands of Connick. Porter with a steal, into the front court. Porter holds up, hands it off to Isaac Irish. Comes to Hankla on the right wing. 4:48 to go here in the third quarter. 45-7 Irish. Isaac Irish left corner, back to Shepard. Swings right side, far around the perimeter. You got a lot of guard play out here. Connick playing inside right now for St. Pat's. Hankla in the left corner against the zone. They continue to run reversal. That ball's deflected, but Braithwaite ends up with it. He's going to dribble left and pop a 3. That won't go. Rebound Sutherland. Other way comes the Sailors with 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Mortimer hands it off. Now comes left side for Isaac Sinsel, who gets a screen, not shooting. Mortimer straight away. Back to Sinsel, far side, halfway through the third. 13 on the shot clock. Holm dribbling, gets a screen, stops at the free throw line. Now 8 on the clock. Sainer, elbow shot up, no. Rebound is into the hands, ultimately, of Jackson Braithwaite. And that ball's outletted and thrown away. Turnover Irish. Their 7th of the game. St. Pat's will give it back to Sutherland here. 3:50 to go in the third quarter, up 45-7. Mortimer gets it high right. Screen for him. Good hedge, but he gets around the second defender. Mortimer drives in and finishes the layup. First points for the junior. On a good take, makes it 45-9. There's Braithwaite getting fouled as Holm goes for the steal. Ethan Holm's first foul, team first of the third quarter. And St. Pat's going to get to 1-0 on the year and get a heck of a matchup with Bridgeport tomorrow. Split the series with Bridgeport last year. Won out in Bridgeport. Of course, lost the SPVA title by 4. Bridgeport was a state tournament team. Lost to Amherst, the eventual C2 champions in the opening round. Here's Isaac Irish throwing the ball right into the hands of Mortimer. Steal. Mortimer in the front court now driving. Backdoor pass. Holm swatted out by Connick. So it'll be Sutherland ball underneath their own hoop here with 3:10 to go in the third quarter. End line left to send it in. Jackson Sainer to do the honors. Sainer comes out front into the hands of Sinsel. Right side Ethan Holm. 3:05 to go. Ball through the hands of Sainer. He gets it back. He'll kick back to Mortimer. Thought about a 3. Now we'll try one on the right wing. Short. It goes out of bounds. No touch. St. Pat's ball here with 2:56 to play in our third quarter from Sutherland. This is definitely quite a contrast from last year's Irish team. A tall team a year ago. A post-heavy team a year ago. Hankla in the corner. He gets knocked in the face. Coach O'Malley going to take a timeout. He might have gotten poked in the eye. So Coach O'Malley saves that possession. And let's Ben look at his eye. And we'll take a timeout with him here with a 45-9 lead. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Back after this.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Looking for a great place to stay? Visit North Platte's award-winning True by Hilton Hotel. You'll be greeted by their spacious lobby and friendly staff. Play a game of pool or relax by our fire pit as you savor your favorite beverage from our well-stocked pantry, which includes beer and wine. Enjoy the state-of-the-art 55-inch HD television with streaming capabilities. Complimentary breakfast buffet featuring fresh-made pancakes in our large fitness center. Choose the True by Hilton North Platte, conveniently located just off I-80 at exit 179.
That timeout brought to you by Dave's Place in North Platte. For the next time out of your kitchen, get to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings, dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. Looks like Hankler was okay. Irish throw the ball away. Isaac Irish, to be specific. Mortimer comes up with a steal. 45-9, 2.5 to go in the third. Mortimer out front, got it poked away, collects it back, works it right side, and drives. Floater doesn't go. Backside rebound to Braithwaite here. Braithwaite spinning. Long baseline shot and rims off. Rebound to Sutherland here in our third. Sorry about that. We lost our video again there, but we are back here in Sutherland. Minute 46 to go in the third. You missed no scoring at least. As it's 45-9. We did get a foul on the Sailors on that missed shot. And the third foul on Jackson Sainer with a minute 46 to go. St. Pat's will have the ball at 45-9. Shepard across the timeline to Isaac Irish. Left corner to Hankla. Finds Irish cutting through the lane. Irish, good pass to Braithwaite. Gets hammered as he goes in. Held all the way up. Jackson Braithwaite will shoot some free throws here. Trying to get his first varsity points ever. He played in 5 games last year. Did not score, so he's looking for his first here. Good opportunity for him. As Holm picks up his 4th. So we'll see Braithwaite shoot free throws. 45-9. St. Pat's with the lead. And Braithwaite knocks down his first point. First varsity point for Jackson Braithwaite, the 5'9" sophomore. Second one upcoming here for number 22. And that one will rim off, 1 of 2. Rebound to Sutherland, 46-9. Minute 30 to go in the third quarter. Sutherland quickly into the front court. Baseline drive, Maxey, kick out. Thinking about it is Smith. He'll dribble into the corner and launch. He likes to shoot on the dribble. Missed 3. Rebound, Braithwaite, coast to coast again. Layup up with his left, rimmed off. Rebound, hauled in by Sutherland. Smith nearly loses it. He gets it back though with a minute 7 to go in the third quarter. 46-9. St. Pat's with the advantage here on the road in Sutherland. Here's Sainer driving right side, poked away from behind, kicks out. Isaac Sinsel. Sinsel comes back to Sainer with 50 seconds. Top of the key, left side it comes to Kirshner, the freshman. Kirshner back to Smith. Dribbles to his left again, drives baseline, shakes his defender enough to shoot a long 2. Misses it. Backside rebound is out off of St. Pat's. Last remains Sutherland ball underneath. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. And I've got a number 4 checking in for the Sailors. That's Tegan Fitzpatrick for the first time here today. Now inbound in line right, come out to Fitzpatrick with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hands it off. And dribbling it is Easton Smith. He'll drive left. Lost the ball on the ground. We're going to have a tie-up. And the arrow will go to St. Pat's. St. Pat's will have it with 29.9 seconds to go here in this third quarter. This JV group, these guys played a lot of the JV game. They got it done. 47-25 for St. Pat's. Varsity girls won it 41-23 earlier today. So far it's been an Irish sweep. They're trying to finish that off here in this one. Here's a good give and go. Irish turn and shoot. Block. Got his own rebound though. And kicks it back out to Braithwaite. They'll reset with 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. To Shepard. To Braithwaite. Left corner to Irish. Back to Braithwaite with 9. Bounce passes to Shepard with 6. Right wing to Hankler with 4. To Braithwaite. 3. Deep one. Short. Rebound. Connick. Put back. Not in time. He got the rebound, but they won't give him the putback, and that'll end our third quarter of play. 46-9, St. Pat's as we go to the fourth next.
You're hungry and you don't want to cook. Time for Dave's.
You know how it goes. It's 6 p.m. already and nothing's planned for dinner. Let Dave's Place take care of it. With dine-in and carry-out, your family's meal is taken care of.
And Dave's Place has the big game on.
A family atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch all the matchups you want. With homemade pizza, wings of almost any flavor, and nightly drink specials, Dave's Place won't let you down for dinner.
Dave's Place, 1510 East 4th Street, North Platte, or online at davesplacemp.com.
Whoop, whoop.
Sandhills State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhills State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Sutherland. St. Pat's 46-9 over the Sutherland Sailors. Irish in control of this one as we head to the fourth. A low-scoring third quarter, 7-5. St. Pat's got that second group out there. They have 10 suited up on varsity this year, and so your second 5 out there now. Here's Sutherland with it. Sinsel to Kirshner. Different group out there for two. Them as well. Driving, missing it is Kirshner. Rebound to Braithwaite. Also see Zane Green out there, a sophomore, for the first time today for the Sailors. Shepard has it out front on the Sutherland S. Will hand it off to Braithwaite. He's bumped and fouled by Sinsel, his second. And team first to the fourth quarter. Sinsel, Kirshner, Easton Woods, a freshman who's out there. Mentioned Green and also Fitzpatrick for the Sailors. So a young group for them too. A group of freshmen as that ball's tipped out. Shepard will remain possession over on that far side. Sutherland back in action Tuesday. They will host Brady Tuesday night. 7:25 to go in this one. 46-9. Irish in control. Here's Braithwaite. Kind of finds Hankla out front. Ben, backdoor pass to Shepard. Long two for Shepard is in. Lyndon Shepard. First varsity points for the 5'5 junior. 48-9. Good for him. First varsity game, first varsity points. Minute gone to the fourth quarter. Right side, into the right corner. Dribbling, a little high dribble as Easton Wood throws the ball away. I don't think there was a deflection. Over and back on Sutherland with 6:52 to go here in this one. Just like the athletes on the field, quarter check, your heating and cooling units work hard, and service on them is sometimes needed when the air conditioning stops running cold or your furnace shuts down. Call Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte for service or a new unit altogether. That's Langmeyer Heating and Cooling of North Platte, 534-5848. I tell you what, air conditioning's running good in this gym. I think it's on. It's cold. Here's Connick. Turns, shooting the lane, and one! Porter Connick's got his first points. The senior had 2 against Sutherland last year. Drops 2 more there. And an and one to boot. Nice quick pass in the lane to him, and Coach Wolkin's going to take a timeout, and we will too. Brought to you by Dave's Place. 6:42 to go in the game. 50-9 Irish on Husker Radio.
Are you tired of gathering that same old bull off the neighbors? Or maybe you can't even enjoy some privacy in your own backyard? You need to call Lazy TS Custom Fencing of North Platte. We offer barbed wire fencing, continuous fencing, privacy fence, chain link fence, tank setting, snow removal, and any skid loader service required. Lazy TS Custom Fencing, 308-539-9579, and go Irish.
When injury or trouble finds you, what do you look for in a lawyer? How about someone with over 30 years experience handling civil lawsuits and criminal cases right here in western Nebraska? How about someone who doesn't charge you for every stamp and envelope or bill you for every fraction of an hour spent working on your case? How about someone who will actually talk with you and meet with you about your case? You can have all that by calling me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837.
Are you in need of farm or ranch management or considering a sale of your ag real estate? Turn to the professionals at HD Management. Contact Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte. That's HD Management, your professionals in ag real estate. 50-9, 6:42 to go in the ball game. And with that Porter Connick shot, it's an and one, and it's now a 41-point lead, so the running clock will be on from here on out. That's Connick. Connick played in 10 games last year, hit 10 points. Scoring in 5 different games. And this got tied his career high of 3. He had 3 against Paxton. So good for Porter. Makes it 51-9 with 6:37 to go here in the ball game. Sutherland with a young group out there themselves. As Sinsel. Easton Dancer has joined him. Number 12, another freshman. He'll set a screen. Ball stolen away, though, by Isaac Irish. Up ahead to Shepard. Overthrows him a little too long. And a St. Pat's turnover gives it right back. Hey, we want to thank Viera Wireless in North Platte, your home for cell phone and internet needs, providing consistent, clear connections across Nebraska, including in rural areas. They're also the provider for our connections today to make our broadcast possible. Check them out at 1302 South Chestnut in North Platte. 5:58 to go in the ball game. Driving is Kirshner. He'll hand it off. Sinsel, right wing 3 off the mark. And the rebound to Isaac Irish. Up ahead to Braithwaite, to Connick. Driving through, lost it in transition. Right idea. Just couldn't quite catch that pass. And it goes back to Sutherland with 5:35 to go in this one. Mentioned that Sutherland's off tomorrow. St. Pat's will return to action as Easton Wood checks back into the game. Since will come out. Irish will host Bridgeport tomorrow in their home opener. 3 o'clock for the JV boys or girls at 4:30, and then varsity boys at 6. We'll have them both for you on Husker Radio, live video at huskerradio.com. Here's Hankla with a steal. Ben Hankla driving in, and Ben Hankla gets the lay-in. Ben Hankla's got his first varsity points, the 5'9 freshman, on the steal and the finish. And with that, everyone has scored in this game for the Irish, which is kind of what you want to see in a game like this. Everybody get into the book. 4:49 to go. And that's also a credit to Coach O'Malley because he pulled his starters midway through the third, and they've sat, and that's good for him. Hey, there's Easton Wood, freshman, hitting a 3 for Sutherland. He knocks down his first points of the game, 53-12. Nice shot. Easton Wood gets his first points. Here's a skip pass to Isaac Irish down low. Hankla saves it, but has to throw it right back into the hands of Wood. Turnover, St. Pat's. 4:20 to go here in our fourth quarter, 53-12. High screen, and there's a moving screen. They're going to get the foul on Zane Green as he was moving a bit as he set that screen. 4:09 clock running here in the fourth quarter. Bridgeport again, they get Perkins County tonight. I know Plainsman girls got spanked by Hershey last night. A little surprised by that score. Bridgeport beat them 61-44, so closer than that Hershey game tonight. So Bridgeport girls will be 1-0 coming into McGann tomorrow as the Irish play keep away a little bit here. They can't do that in shot. So as that ball is a blocking foul, they're going to be a blocking foul on Easton Wood. That's the team fourth. 3:30 clock running. So do they shut the shot clock off when it's a running clock? That's something I didn't know. It was not moving just a moment ago. I don't know if that's, or if that was just a mistake. I guess it would make sense that you wouldn't have the shot clock on when you have a running clock, but I didn't know that. Yeah, it's not running. Here's Connick. Near wing, he'll launch a long 2, won't go. Backside rebound hauled in by Zane Green. Sutherland down 53-12. Screen for Green, right side, lost it, saved on the sideline, throws it right into the hands of Isaac Irish though, with 2:47 to go. So the shot, no shot clock when it gets to running clock, I presume. Ben Hankla with it, foul line extended, far side is Shepard. Near side to Braithwaite, trying to fire it into Connick. It wasn't there. And Zane Green slaps it to a teammate. Turnover Irish. Sutherland ball with 2:25 to go here in this game. Keegan Kirshner, freshman, Out front, Zane Green, a sophomore. Right wing Wood, a freshman, launches another three. That one won't go. Hankla on the backside rebound for St. Pat's with 2:15 to go. Hankla into the front court. Here for the Irish. Drives into the lane, stops, floater, up and in. Ben Hankla with a nice floater. A long one from his right. Ben likes Sutherland. He had a nice rushing touchdown against Sutherland last year. Get a timeout from Sutherland here with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. We'll take it 55-12. We're back to Sutherland for the final 2 minutes after this.
Have you heard the news? Enrollment is up at North Platte Catholic Schools, and we're excited to keep growing. I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to see what the buzz is all about. Join us and experience the difference a faith-filled education can make for your child. We're proud of our caring teachers, challenging curriculum, commitment to service, and daily focus on faith. And education at NPCS is an investment you won't regret. Call today to schedule a tour, 532-1874.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
55 to go in this one. St. Pat's gets a rebound off of a missed shot from Keegan Kirshner. Here's Hankla losing it. Connick gets it back. Hankla near side. Hands it off to Braithwaite, who drives, stops in the lane. Backdoor pass to Isaac Irish. He'll come inside to Connick. Turns and shoots. Backdoor rebound off the miss, but a foul on the shot. Connick will get free throws here. As Porter was fouled. Porter has 3 points. He'll go for a career high here today. Minute 23, that'll run off a lot of the clock with the running clock in effect. 55-12 in this one. And the free throw, Porter Connick has got a new career high. So good for him. 4 points here in this one. As Sutherland subs in Evan Kraske, a junior, in for the first time. And also Xavier Gray, a senior, for the first time. With under a minute to go. St. Pat's going to get to 1-0. Host Bridgeport tomorrow. Sutherland going to drop to 0-2. They will host Brady on Tuesday. That free throw missed by Connick. 56-12. Irish took care of business. Starters did their jobs here today and looked solid in bigger roles in 2024-2025. It's a step in the right direction of replacing a experienced group. Here's Braithwaite coming up with a steal. He's on the floor, rolls it to Irish, one-hands it to Connick. Connick drives, misses the layup, but he's fouled, and that'll likely run off the rest of this game. As he's going to get some free throws, but the clock is running, so he's going to shoot 2 free throws with 15 seconds to go. See if they can squeak these 2 in for the 10 seconds. They will not. Connick going to take his time, so I don't think they'll be able to. Free throw is up and in. He'll get one more, and clock's going to, they actually did stop it. 4 seconds to go. I think they're saying that's the ball game after this free throw. They're just going to run it out or let it, maybe just didn't want it to buzz. And that's going to do it. This one is over. Ball game is in the books. St. Pat's gets the victory here today in Sutherland. 56-12, your final here from Sutherland High School. North Platte St. Pat's with an impressive victory in the season opener for the Irish. We'll take a break and get you our Quick Stop postgame show when we return from Sutherland.
If it's party time, plan your next occasion at Occasions. Right next to the lake, Occasions can host your next gathering, meeting, party, or simply a get-together. With a full kitchen and outdoor patio, plus tables and chairs. Call Mike to book at 227-2602. Occasions of North Platte.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot, and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela. They let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, and remote services available for your home or business. And they also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillips and Willow in North Platte. Call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. A final here in Sutherland. St. Pat's gets the victory over the Sutherland Sailors 56-12. Our postgame brought to you by Quick Stop, just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere. It is Quick Stop. Irish 1-0 on the year. Coach Brendan Lyons with us. Coach, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It was good to get back in the gym again and to play the way we did. It was really fun to see. And, you know, we lost a lot after last year, so you don't know what you really got. And tonight we played a pretty good game, and hopefully we can continue that going forward.
Yeah, I think you probably answered a few questions on what this team's going to look like. You know, everybody's asking, you know, what's the team going to be like? I mean, you kind of knew the last 2 years. This team was going to be pretty darn good, and you weren't sure this year on you know how far they were going to be able to go, what this team was going to look like. Roles were much larger for pretty much everybody.
Right.
Nobody had like, hey, this is the same role you did last year. Yeah. And I don't know where this, you know, how much this means in the long scheme of things, but it's a great way to start it.
Absolutely, and those guys got to play a bunch of minutes. Everybody all 10 of those guys got to play a bunch, so that's great to have that going forward, and especially those first 5 to kind of get some continuity together. Like you said, everybody's stepping up to a larger role, and there's some shoes to fill, and I think some of those guys filled them tonight. They got to keep filling them all year, but I just get that continuity of playing together and getting a feel for each other defensively and offensively. I think it was good to get out there and play today.
Defense always is kind of the tone setter, and two, it's what leads you to easy buckets. It makes life so much easier if you can get some steals, cause some problems, and you did that and and Logan in transition is going to be tough to stop when he skies up like that.
Yeah.
He's almost unstoppable. And Sutton, I mean, I talked with Coach O'Malley in the pregame about your post's ability to run the court.
Yeah.
You may not have the tallest post, but they're athletic and they will run.
Right, all 5 of those guys can handle it too. That's the other good thing about it. That, I mean, Sutton took a couple coast to coast. That was fun to see. And,
yes, he did.
And Logan too. I mean, Logan got out and ran, and Peyton too. I mean, he got a couple rebounds and put it on the floor a little bit, and then got the ball in transition. And that's gonna be key for us too to have all 5 of those guys being able to do that, and even the guys off the bench. All 3 of those guys can dribble too and make some plays. And yeah, getting out in transition. Sutton did a really nice job of that, especially there late in the second quarter, early in the third quarter. Getting out, kind of getting us started, and yeah, Logan, and I mean, he keeps getting better. He's kept getting better ever since he started playing as a sophomore, and it's fun to see his growth, and his leadership role has really been a big for us. I think he's not so much of a vocal leader, but he's really taken that challenge on and has done a great job. And tonight he got us in the right stuff in the right spaces, and yeah, hopefully we can keep continuing that going forward.
You mentioned all 10 got a lot of playing time. They all scored too.
All scored. That's fun.
That
doesn't happen very often.
You get maybe one of those a year, so if you get it right away, you like that.
It's great, yeah, and especially those 2 seniors. They haven't played much varsity basketball. For them to get in there and mix it up for that long and to get in the scorebook, it's fun for us to see that, and it's just exciting going forward.
Yeah, St. Pat's 56-12. Now you get Bridgeport, who's playing Perkins County right now tonight, and obviously they're had on a great run here. I mean, a state tournament team a year ago, SPVA champs, and so you kind of owe them a little bit. Obviously they lost their leading scorer, but they bring back quite a bit still, and that's a pretty good team.
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, they took Amherst to the final seconds, even in that C2 first round game last year, and now they're C1, and those guys are a year older and a year more mature, and yeah, they got a good team. They got 3 really good guards that they're sophomores and juniors, and they do a really nice job. And they have the big Dean kid in the middle, and he's a handful. So we're going to have to be able to get him stopped first and foremost. And then they have that. I think he's transferred in from Garden County. He moved out there, and so he's 6'2", 6'3". So they got some size to go along with their good guards, good quick guards, and we got to be ready to go and be able to be really good defensively and be strong with the basketball tomorrow.
Should be fun. Thanks for the time. Congrats on the season opening win.
Thank you, Tanner. Appreciate it.
That's Coach Brendan Lyons here as the Irish win this one 56-12. Postgame numbers here brought to you by Condon Signs, North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company. Condon Signs, creating custom monument signs, bylaw signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign quality and knowledge since 1991. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. For St. Pat's, 21, 18, 7, and 10 by quarter, 39 and 17 by half, 56 in the game. They were led by Sutton Tickle with 17. That is a career high. His previous high was 13. Sutton also had 6 rebounds to go along with that 17 points. 13 from Logan Winder. It was 7 from Peyton Kramer, easily his career high. 5 from Porter Connick, a career high. 4 from Ben Hankla, first varsity points ever. 4 from Ben Heirigs. 2 from Landon Shepard, first varsity points. 3 from Fermansky. 1 from Jackson Braithwaite, first varsity point. And Isaac Irish with a point as well. Irish, 1 of 10. I mean, you hit a couple more threes, you get into 60 pretty easily. Only 1 of 10 from downtown. 10 of 17 at the foul line in this game. And get to 1-0 on the year. Meanwhile, Sutherland, 4-0, 5-3 by quarter. 56 and 12 by half in this one. They put up 12 in the game, led by Easton Smith. He had a couple three-pointers, finishes with 6 points, 3 from Easton Wood, 2 from Mason Mortimer, and 1 from Ethan Holm. 3 of 16 from downtown. They hit 9 of their 12 points came from the three-point line. 1 of 6 from the foul line. 28 turnovers, never led. They dropped to 0-2 on the year. They will host Brady on Tuesday and then return to action next week with another game on Thursday against Sand Hills Valley on the road. St. Pat's, Bridgeport tomorrow, 4:30 for the girls, boys at 6. We'll have them for you on Husker Radio's KODY. Let's get our post-game player of the game now, brought to you by Allo Communications, the telecom home team. Allo is taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. Today I'm going with Sutton Tickle, 17 points, career high, 6 rebounds. Sutton Tickle, I said in the pregame, I think his 5 points per game is going to double. It tripled and then some today. That was a big, big game from him. 17 points, 6 rebounds for Sutton Tickle, our Allo Fiber player of the game. That will wrap it up today from Sutherland. It's a sweep for the Irish. JV win it for boys and girls. Varsity girls get the win 41-23, and varsity boys get the win here today by a score of 56-12. Join us tomorrow. Bridgeport comes to the McGann Activity Center. We'll have coverage beginning around 4:15 for the girls varsity, boys to follow, right here on Husker Radio's KODY. We'll have Husker volleyball on tomorrow night on 98.5. We have Husker men's basketball tomorrow morning on KODY, 11 a.m. tip-off, so tune in for that as well. I'm Tanner Struckman saying so long tonight from Sutherland to get her final 56-12 in the nightcap. This has been high school basketball on Husker Radio.
This has been coverage of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. For a copy of today's game, contact the station at 308-532-3344. And for a full list of upcoming broadcasts, go to huskerradio.com. This has been a Husker Radio production.